I don't have.
Hold on, I'm looking at it for high jump.
Not you're a owner.
Angel.
Is it because you can only do like one at a time? Angel. Okay. You could just post it in like the chat, like the Grand Finals chat. Okay. Oh, Angel, get up here.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Grand Finals
You're
good.
spinning.
Briefing.
I'm spinning.
I
Yes.
posted the
Go.
list and Grand Finals event briefing for anyone that
Okay,
needs
well
to
he's
see
going
it.
7th.
I'm going 7th. Let's go.
You're
Yeah.
already in the.
We're in order so far. Last and then second to last so far. Who's your next pick for the next one to go up?
Dak.
Dak. Okay. Get up here, Dak.
What?
You're spinning the wheel to determine where you're going in the
Do
order.
I
of high
actually
jump.
spin it?
No, I just spin it for you, but
Oh.
then you pick.
Come on, number 4. Come.
Oh my god!
Come on, number 4.
You literally got number 4.
You know why I want 4? Because it's green.
Hell yeah.
Green means money. Green means win. But I'm not gonna win.
So you got that, Steeples. He's number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's left?
Dak, who's your next choice?
I don't know who I even pick from right now.
Huh?
I'm left. If that helps.
Oh, so you're gonna put it on yourself, Steeples?
No,
Well,
I'm not gonna
Steve-
pick Steve.
Z-Gold, Cameron. Z-Gold, Cameron, Jack, Keith.
Keith! Our racing champion!
Let's get him in here. Get up here.
Hashtag spin it to win it. Fuck. Who am I gonna listen to this?
You're gonna be 5th.
Yippee! 5th one out and last place for sure.
However, I mean, I wouldn't count yourself out. Somebody could miss the ramp.
I got a CRC.
I was initially gonna have to do this in a SIC, and then we were like, well, Jim Kohler swapped chassis, so you know.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Who do you pick
Anyways.
next?
Whee!
Oh. Keith needs to get back here. We need to go put a leash on him.
Fuck, sorry, who's up?
We have left myself, Steeples, Z-Gold, and who's the last
How
one?
about you,
Cameron.
Jack? How about you?
Okay, I'll do it. Zone.
You want me to post people
on.
you can pick from for best truck as well?
Yes.
Driver. This. Grand Finals event briefing, and there's the list of people you can pick from if you're. It's not the order; it's just the list of people you can pick from.
Okay. There's the high jump order, and then now we get best trick people.
Do you want me to go first since I'm defending?
You and Painting would both come up here and each do one.
Where's
Mr. Painting? There, John's wife. There he is. You get up here, speak. I've invited you to speak. You must accept the invitation to speak.
What if he doesn't want to speak?
Get up here.
Not be AFK.
He just typed in the text chat. Bottom of the thing, there should be a thing that says join stage or something. Oh. Buffering. Try leaving the call and joining back in again. There it goes.
We
right.
got it.
Staples, and then painting. So Staples will spin yours first.
Alright, I hope to go in the last half. Okay, never mind.
Right mid pack, pretty much.
You had us in the first half, not gonna lie.
4. All right.
Okay,
and
okay,
then
my turn.
Mr. Painting.
Benny Wongly.
Looks like 8's going last.
I am pleased about this.
All right, and then you get to pick.
Okay, yeah, wait, let me see where the list is again. Hang on.
Should be an event briefing. Yeah.
I will pick my husband.
Jake, get up here.
Jackie!
I don't know what that was.
Jake. It's like your bones got reduced to fucking dust.
I got tied in a knot.
5.
Fucking what?
All right.
Why is it
who you
like that?
picking?
How about Anglais?
Angel.
What's goody?
It's
goody in the
good.
hoodie.
Angel, you're getting picked next.
I'm gonna get a 1.
Well, you jinxed it.
I knew it. I knew it.
You can hear my dog barking.
Alright, bye bye.
No.
Oh wait, I gotta pick who's next.
gotta pick.
Hold on. What's
There's
the order?
Austin. There's
Skinner, Grim, and Guppy.
Skinner, Grim, Guppy.
Grim.
Grim, get up here.
Grab!
Oh, I accidentally invited Angel to speak. Whoops. All right. Grim, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 7th. You get to go towards the latter half of both competitions. How you feeling about that?
Good.
Good. All right. So, and then that means you get to pick the next one. It's Austin, Guppy, and Skinner.
Guppy.
Guppy, gotcha. Guppy, get up here.
Alright, spin it.
Get you a 3rd slot.
It's over.
Is Jover. All right. Who do you pick next?
who else
between
is there?
Austin and Skinner.
Skinner.
All right. Skinner. You get
Oh,
2nd
boy.
or 6th? Sixth.
Thank God.
Alrighty. Alright, and then Austin, we have to make sure that you get a 2. And there's not some sort of abnormality.
I picked the $20.
Oh my god, he got a 2. Holy shit, he got a 2. Alright. That now
It's all written
concludes
down.
us getting those orders. We're going to take a quick 15-minute intermission-ish. And we're going to come back at 2 and start the high jump competition. So feel free to go back to the general chat or get ready in the grand finals chat.
I would like to say, everybody here, these guys are beautiful people. Love you guys. Yeah. Shout out to Dak in the crowd. And he left.
Hey, we go in the press box. Ready to rock and roll. Let's get to the press box and go. All right, hey everyone, welcome back to Black Mountain, North Carolina, home of Skyjacker Stadium. And today's event, we are on day 2 of the Monster Truck Mayhem Grand Finals 5. We already had 3 events yesterday, qualifying, 2-wheel skills, and our racing championship. We already crowned 2 champions, and we are ready to crown 3 more with our high jump contest, our best trick contest, and topping it all off, freestyle. My name is Thunder, and I'm joined by Jack the Fourth.
Hello, we're back for another day of MTM Grand Finals action. Thank you so much for joining us. In case you missed last night's action, we crowned a 2-wheel skills and a racing champion. Feel free to go back and rewatch those. And overnight, the track was completely transformed into the amazing course that you see before you, which we will be using for tonight's 3 competitions. We're very happy that you've joined us.
Tonight we have our, like I said, high jump, our Liquid Death high jump contest, our Sparko best trick contest, and our Skyjacker suspension freestyle.
Indeed, 24 trucks will be competing in the freestyle competition, as well as an additional 8 in the high jump and best trick competitions.
Quick rundown of our high jump championship. The way it works, we have 8 drivers will be staged at the same distance from a ramp, which they will jump off of in attempt to jump the highest out of the 8. Competition is judged using a system we have that will measure the height achieved from the bottom of the cradle of the truck. Flips are not allowed and will not be scored. And ready.
Indeed, in the best trick competition, we'll feature another 8 competitors. Each of them get 1 attempt to give us the craziest, wildest trick that they can come up with, and a select panel of judges will be scoring each run. Obviously, the highest score will be the winner.
You're in international with me?
What was that?
You're in the international server?
I am not in the international server. Do I need to be there?
That is where we have best trick and high jump.
Oh. Alright, stand by, folks. Got some technical difficulties to sort out. Stand by. Sorry about that, folks. We are back on air officially. I apologize for those technical difficulties. We're getting ready to begin high jump. Thank you so much for being patient with us. And we're ready to rock and roll here.
You can see the orders are in the chat.
And our first competitor up for the high jump world championship is going to be Lotus driving hightail. Sporting a different body for this competition. If you remember last night in racing, we had the Willys Pro Mod hightail look, and it was gorgeous.
All right, Jack, come on from the Purple Tour, driving this truck. Making sure you're getting all lined up. Now, while high jump might not seem like the most exciting championship, it might be, oh, who hits it faster. There's a lot of setup that goes into this, both with tire pressure, shocks, ride height.
Oh yeah, I was talking to some of the drivers. They were spending all week tuning these trucks to make sure that they could get as much air out of this ramp that they could manage. In fact, I would argue that more preparation went into these trucks for this competition than any of the others that we've seen and will see.
I'm going to disagree. I believe racing had more, but...
And Lotus is going to make his attempt here. Gets a nice sky wheelie. And is going to end up on its roof. That's okay, though. Now, being the first one out, it's hard to gauge whether or not that was a good run or a poor run, so we just have to wait for the scores to come in and see what Steeples and Liquid Death can pull out next.
Now, keep in mind that no matter where the tires are, it doesn't matter. We measure from the bottom of the cradle, which is that part in the middle of the chassis, and back flips and front flips. Any flip is not going to be counted. Looks like we have our first height. It is a 45.06.
And that's feet, by the way. That's 45.06 feet, I believe. Is it meters? I don't know what we're measuring by.
That's feet. That won't be meters.
Thanks for that clarification. Anyways, coming up next, Steeples in Liquid Death made it all the way to the quarterfinals in racing. I'm sorry. No, it was quarterfinals last night in the racing competition. And he is not going to get a practice run. He's just going to go right at it. And the truck has detonated. At least on my screen it did. That was clearly some kind of glitch. Sorry about it. It was spectacular, though.
Huge air. Let's see what he gets for height, though. Steeple's coming off that green tour. He was, in fact, the Green Tour Points champion. Got the very coveted L. Steeples Award, and wow, new height, 50.23 feet.
Eclipses hightail by just over 5 feet. Your current leader is Liquid Death. Coming up next, I have no idea because I did not look at the orders.
Up next is Cameron and Kamikaze.
Thanks, Thunder. Thanks for the clarification. Once again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the official Monster Truck Mayhem Grand Finals 5 broadcast. This is day 2 of action. We are in the middle of our High Jump World Championship. 2 competitors have gone, with 6 more remaining. If you like what you see here, please feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. We appreciate any support. And be sure to stay tuned for more MTM broadcasts in the future. And finally, if you'd like to get in on the action, come join the mayhem, you can do so by joining our Discord server by simply pressing the link on the homepage here on our MTM YouTube channel. Also, you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Monster Truck Mayhem. Thanks for all the support. Anyways, we're getting ready to bring out our next competitors here in the high jump competition. So far, we've seen Lotus and Hightail, and Steeples and Liquid Death. Both of them did a really nice job.
We're just waiting to get everyone staged up. Again, we have 20-some trucks out here. Not all of them main field, so people like Kamikaze, and I think Funhaver, I might be incorrect with that, all here invite only for this specific competition. So we have more than just our 24 main field trucks back there. That's why it takes so long to get some of them staged and ready to go. You have traffic to navigate, so try and get everyone from the back to the tunnel.
Exactly, so we appreciate your patience very much while we wait to bring the next two competitors out onto the track. And it's going to be Cameron driving Kamikaze and Dak Attack in that awesome-looking Heatwave, specially designed for this event.
Yeah, I wonder if that spoiler on it's gonna give him some extra downforce for this.
Hey, I don't
Really,
think you
Kamikaze
need
buying
downforce in these things.
Well, you want to hit the ramp with as much straight speed as you can. Either way, Cameron Kamikaze from the Purple Tour.
Indeed, we saw him last night in the skills competition, was solid there, and now we're going to see what he comes up with here in high jump. And he gets a nice leap.
Huge air.
Once again, it's hard to gauge who takes the lead or who doesn't in this competition just based off of the eye, so we are relying heavily on the official scores as we wait for Cameron and Kamikazes to come in.
We have this special system that we're using that goes to the 100th of a foot. And yes, we are measuring it in the imperial system. Looks like he got a new high. That's
New leader.
52.96.
New leader, Cameron and Kamikaze with a 52.960 feet. Height achieved. Anyways, coming up next, Dak Attack in Heatwave.
Yeah, so far every run a new height.
And he's off. Once again, the wheel goes flying off. Not actually, that's just a glitch, don't worry about it. Another good leap, though. That looked about the same as Cameron's run. We'll have to see what the official scores are.
Yeah, they got to be careful because, again, backflips will not be scored. So you see them all skywheeling, trying to get that cradle as high as possible. However, if you do a backflip, that is a couple extra feet. Not what we're hoping for. We're hoping for big airs. Best trick is later on. They'll be able to do all the backflips they want.
And another new leader, Heatwave with 54.20 feet. That is your new leader, 21 feet. 0.21 feet.
That's another one of those green tour drivers. It's like about half of our field is purple, and then 3 are from green, and Angel and Funhaver, you'll see him later, as our only international rep for this competition.
Indeed, indeed. So once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the official Monster Truck Mayhem Grand Finals 5 broadcast. This is day 2. I'm your host, Jack the Fourth, being joined in the broadcast booth by Thunder. We're happy to have you here. We are halfway through our high jump world championship. Your current leader is Dak Attack in Heatwave with 54.21 feet achieved, and we're getting ready to bring the next two competitors out onto the track. And as mentioned previously, this competition does not feature the main field lineup of 24 trucks. This is an exclusive group of 8 competitors that was hand-selected, including 2 competitors that are not in the main field. We already saw Cameron and Kamikaze. He did a nice job, and later we'll see Angel in that spectacular-looking Funhaver.
Yeah, there are some people on the tours that were specifically great at big air, not as well rounded to get into the main field. And not all the main field guys are the highest jumpers, so we brought some of the people in. And in high jump, you are allowed to use a different chassis than the rest of it, which helps with some of the damage control. Yeah, so you'll see some people on chassis that aren't normally their main chassis. Help, like I said, damage control. You don't want to break your truck and have it all thrown away, as they did at the Jam Finals.
I did not watch the Jam Finals.
I didn't watch all of it. I didn't watch high jump, but I saw some breakage after high jump competition on the highlights. And I think we have a better track than the Jam Finals.
Ooh, we're getting into some hot water here up in the broadcast booth. That is highly debatable.
Well, it's not as, I would say our track isn't as cluttered. Nothing against the Jam. They had to convert a track, but they also didn't have a full day and night to do it. We had all night and working up until this afternoon to get this track ready, perfect. And I would say it's a beautiful track.
It is a gorgeous track. My
triple
two favorite
buses.
features are the triple bus stack over there in the far corner, and then the fountain over here in the near corner. I love those. They look good. Can't wait to see our competitors tackle them tonight in the freestyle competition. But that's then, this is now, and now we are awaiting our next two competitors to come onto the track for
I
a
also
high jump.
wonder if what people are going to use in that best trick contest coming up a little later. Because I'm looking at this and there's so much potential. I was seeing what some people look like they were walking through in their heads. And I know there's, with what I've seen planned, I know there's some good stuff coming. And I really can't wait to see what gets pulled off, what new things we're going to see, what crazy combos. And the big difference between best trick and two wheels is drivers are only given one attempt at a move, and we'll go through that a little later. But right now, our Liquid Death High Jump Championship, getting our next two drivers stage. Those two drivers being Keith in head first, straight off of a racing championship win, and Z Gold and Savage.
Indeed, indeed. You stole the words out of my mouth. Your newly crowned racing champion, Keith, driving
Okay.
headfirst. Now, this is actually a different, I think I'm right in saying this is a different chassis and a different suspension setup than what he was running yesterday in the racing competition, because he's trying to get the maximum amount of height he can off of this jump. He was telling me that his truck is heavier than all the others, so he was at a disadvantage coming into this competition. But hey, we'll see how he does here.
Yeah, this body, the one that he used on the main tour, I got to compete alongside him. Trying to make sure he gets a good straight run up.
Indeed, because remember, each competitor gets only one shot, so either you get it right, and if you mess up, oh well.
Love Z Gold flashing the lights behind him.
Just a
One
bit of
the things I like to
motivation.
do.
Keith
One of the
trying to
things I
walk
like to
away
do in
with
racing, so-
another world championship after shocking the world last night by winning the racing championship. Once again, he's just making sure that he is perfectly squared up with this steep ramp that the track crew put together.
Clean tires.
And now
here we
he's
go.
off. That's not going to be the
Huge
lead, I'm afraid.
air-
That truck just too heavy to get the job done, and a bit of a tumble for head first.
Again, Keith, the man that no one expected to come back in racing to get racing. He actually lost his round, but came back as the fastest loser due to some breakage on Cooley's Avenger. And fantastic job. Made his way through and took the win.
Indeed, we're waiting for the
you-
official score to come in for Keith in head first, and it's going to be probably not going to be lead.
Yeah,
Head first with a 34.56 feet. That'll put him into 5th place for now. Anyways,
Yeah,
pulling up
he
to
was
the
having
start
s-
box, Z Gold in that specially designed Savage, special for this competition.
Yeah, Keith was having a lot of problems. He said he couldn't get the setup right. Shows right there. Unfortunate. But you can see his Cinderella story on our previous stream. Make sure to go check that out. Click the channel. Meanwhile, Savage on the line.
And it looks like they're
Looks
ready
like
to
he's-
go. And they're off. Oh, a huge sky wheelie.
air.
Definitely the biggest one of the night so far.
Biggest or right up there with it. I don't know,
Absolutely
Heatwave is gonna be tough
cleared
to beat.
the liquid death sword of doom, if that's what you want to call it. That was a huge leap and exactly the kind of thing you want in the high jump competition. Waiting for the
Didn't go
official
the
score to
back
come
tunnel.
in for Z-Gold in Savage.
And huge air up there. We'll see if it can take the lead. Current leader is Dax Heatwave with the 52.96. It's got the height to beat.
And that's a 54.21 feet for Heatwave is the score to beat. Savage blows into the lead with a 58.90 feet. That is your new leader.
I'm sorry, I was looking at someone else's.
No,
But
you're
yeah,
good.
new leader. Huge. Over 4 foot difference.
Once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the official MTM Grand Finals 5 broadcast. I'm your host, Jack IV, being joined in the broadcast booth by the fabulous Thunder. This is day 2 of Grand Finals action. Last night we crowned a skills and racing champion, and overnight the track was completely transformed into this freestyle extravaganza, which will come into play heavily in our next 2 competitions. But this is the middle of the high jump competition. We've seen 6 trucks go, and there are 2 more left. Your current leader is Z-Gold in Savage, who just laid down a 58.90 foot leap. Very impressive.
I've never gotten Fabulous before. I've gotten Nemesis, Final Boss, and all that sort of stuff. So that was from a local taco truck.
And hey, if you like what you see here, please feel free to leave us a like and consider subscribing. We appreciate all the support that we can get.
We just hit 500 this weekend. Now we're at 504. So we gained 4 throughout the grand finals. Please keep
Indeed.
them coming. Invite your friends to watch.
And if you want to keep up with all the MTM action, also feel free to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Monster Truck Mayhem. And you yourself can join the mayhem on our Discord server by simply clicking the link on the home page of our YouTube channel. It's completely free to sign up. You do not need a custom truck to come race with us, and we're always looking for new members to come and join our league. Anyways, we're getting ready to stage our final 2 competitors, which will be Angel in the Fun Haver, and I forgot the final competitor.
Mr. Grimm and Christine.
Mr. Grimm and Christine, thank you.
Angel, the only international tour driver on this in this competition.
Indeed, we're looking forward to seeing what he can do in that truck. And I think I'm right in saying that this is the only competition that Angel will be taking part in this weekend. So he's probably going to give it his all to lay down his best performance possible and hopefully secure a world championship.
We also have a podcast here on YouTube. Look up the Nitro Mayhem podcast.
Indeed, where we go into depth with some drivers and some of the hosts and creators of MTM to discuss all that juicy information.
Speaking of juicy information, some things that came from our press conference yesterday. We got mergers, merging with the Vengeance Monster Truck Tour and the IMS Iconic Monster Series Tour. And again, neither of these are going away. We just got a partnership going on. So the series that you have been watching and know and love are not going anywhere. We're just making a bigger, better brand and improving our community.
Indeed, and we're very happy to have them on board. They will be joining us in autumn of this year. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Once again, I'm your host, Jack IV, being joined by the fantastic Thunder up here in the broadcast booth, delivering all the commentary for this weekend's festivities, and we're having a good time. We had a great time yesterday watching qualifying skills and racing, and I think we're going to have an even better time for today's competitions. Once again, we're just waiting for the final two competitors to enter the track, and here they come down the tunnel. First onto the track, Mr. Grimm and Christine, also sporting a different body design for this competition. Last night in racing, they had a candy apple red look, and this time they have a pearl white look, and it is sharp. And I just want you to take note, as Christine was driving over those freestyle obstacles to come line up with the high jump ramp, look at how that truck is bouncing. So clearly, a very interesting suspension and tire tune for that truck to maximize the amount of height that they can get. Anyways, they're staged and ready to go, and we'll be seeing them making their attempt momentarily. Once again, the score to beat is a 58.90 feet from Z Golden Savage. Christine's ready, and they're off.
Wow,
Another
more
massive leap.
huge
It clears the tower and shatters into a million pieces. Saves it, though. That was a great run, great leap from Mr. Grimm and Christine. Waiting for the official score to come in. Once again, the score to beat is a 58.90 feet from Z Golden Savage. And the score for Mr. Grimm and Christine is... well, we're waiting on it.
See, it's right up there with the score to beat. We'll see if he has it.
Oh yeah, both Savage and Christine cleared the tower, but it's not going to be enough, as Christine scores a 54.72 feet. So Savage remains your leader with one truck left to go.
Christine on second right now. Just waiting on Funhaver now.
Indeed, and while we're waiting, we'd like to thank our sponsors, which include the glorious folks over at Skyjacker Suspension. Supply us with all the great shock towers and suspension equipment that we need for all of our trucks. I use them on Heartstopper, and they work beautifully. Once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the official Monster Truck Mayhem Grand Finals 5 broadcast. We are about to wrap up our high jump competition with one truck left to go. Your current leader is Savage, having achieved a height of 58.90 feet. Once again, this is day 2. Yesterday, we crowned 2 other champions, a racing champion and a two-wheel skills champion. You can, of course, go back and rewatch that stream if you want to check it out. Both myself and Thunder up here in the broadcast booth had a great time commentating on those competitions. And we're happy to be back for day 2.
By the way, Z-Gold driver of Savage was also the Rookie of the Year this year.
Indeed, so hoping to walk away with more hardware. And if you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. We do appreciate all the support. Definitely means a lot to us over here at the MTM Media Team. And feel free to communicate... English. Feel free to communicate with us in the chat here on the live stream on YouTube. If you like what you see and you want to share your thoughts on it, don't hesitate to reach out. Riley McCord says, Hi, Riley McCord. Hope you're having a good time. We're having a good time.
And you can see in the chat our top 3. You have the chat closed. Z-Gold with the 58.9, Grim with the 54.72, and Dak with the 54.21.
Indeed, once again, this is the final run for our High Jump Championship for 2024. Your leader, Z Golden Savage, and we're waiting for our final competitor, Angel and Funhaver, to enter the track. And once high jump concludes, please stick around as we have 2 more competitions coming up tonight. Best Trick and the Coup de Grace Freestyle, where all 24 trucks will get a crack at this incredible course that was constructed overnight. Once again, thanks for joining us here at MTM Grand Finals 5. I'm your host, Jack the Fourth, joined by Thunder up here in the broadcast booth.
And if you haven't already, make sure to share this broadcast with your friends. Tell them what we've been up to.
Absolutely, absolutely. We always appreciate all the support we can get. Now, Angel and Funhaver is the only driver from our international series that is competing in the high jump competition. In addition to that, this is the only competition that he is competing in this weekend. So I imagine he is going to put his foot through the floor to try and walk out of here with the high jump championship. Once again, these lineups are chosen separately from each other. Best Trick and high jump both have lineups of 8 trucks, which were individually selected by our hosts and admins. So it is definitely an exclusive competition to be in.
Quick correction, Angel's also going to be in Best Trick. We do have a couple other people that are solely in that competition, including Texas Rattlesnake, driven by Painting.
Ooh, yes, that's one of the fan favorite trucks in this league. We all love seeing Texas Rattlesnake. That reptile that spits fire. It is a spectacular piece to look at. But that's then. This is now, and now it looks like they got Funhaver fired finally after a very long wait. Not entirely sure what was going on there, but it seems like everything has been sorted out.
We're just trying to navigate through staging. Again, we have probably close to 30 trucks here.
Indeed, so some of them are parked in the far corner, and so it takes a hot minute for them to navigate the traffic and crew members running up and down the pits to get their trucks ready for the next competition. It's chaos back there in the pits. So we're glad that we're nice and cozy up here in the Safe Warm booth. We got a bag of Doritos and some water. We're very comfortable up here. And we hope you're comfortable as well. If you haven't already, get yourself some snacks and food and just kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of tonight's action. Hope you're having a great time. And if you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. We appreciate all the support. So Angel and Funhaver is making his way onto the track to lay down the gauntlet, or rather, wrap up the gauntlet, as he is our final competitor in high jump, and going to try to win himself a world championship.
I want to backpedal on one thing. I want to say our staging crew is really good back there. While it does seem like chaos, there's definitely a system, but if we have trucks that are having problems starting off, it's going to cause a little commotion. We have people running over to help them try and make it start up. So while it does look a little wild back there, I think we have one of the best safety teams.
Indeed we do, and if you are hanging out here on the live stream, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the chat. We love hearing from you guys, so give us your feedback. If you like what you see, let us know.
Also, if you're watching the replay, thank you for coming around. We enjoy everyone watching regardless of how you watch or how you got here. Again, we are at the end of our high jump competition. Next up, we'll have best trick, and we're going to cap it all off with freestyle. So don't go anywhere. We've just gotten started.
Indeed, indeed. Now, we'd like to point out, just for the sake of your own reference, that truck parked there at the bottom of the tunnel is not Angel and Funhaver. That is... that's Austin in Natural Selection, who's just ready for our next competition, Best Trick. So that is not, in fact, Angel and Funhaver at the back of the pit lane there, in case you were wondering. And meanwhile,
Angel is also
at the entrance of the tunnel is my good friend Joe, who's one of the track marshals. He's just standing there, looking absolutely rakish. Probably bored out of his mind, because there is nothing going on on this track right now. Oh, Lord. And, of course, these school buses that make up the triple stack we stole from the local elementary school. Hopefully they don't need them anytime soon, because they're not getting them back. Anyways, it looks like they got Funhaver started up and ready to go.
Yeah, Joe, great guy. You should see him eating a hamburger, though. The reason we call him Sloppy Joe. Alright, fun fact, Angel is also the first out for Best Trick.
And coming onto the track now is, in fact, Angel and Funhaver after a very long wait. Thank you so much for your patience. We appreciate it. This is another truck sporting a special look for this competition. Normally, this truck is a 2018 Ford F-150. In fact, you can see it in the thumbnail to this live stream. But it's got a special wagon sort of look. And it looks good. So Angel and Funhaver getting ready to cap off our high jump competition.
And by the way, before we get to the Best Trick, we'll be conducting a quick interview with the winner of high jump.
Indeed. Look at the back of Funhaver bouncing up and down.
Yeah, gonna be
That goes to show you the nature of the tunes that these competitors have put on their trucks to try and maximize altitude. Looks like Angel's ready to go, and he's off.
Does he have what it takes to beat Savage? We'll see.
Oh my!
Oh, huge air.
Big sky wheelie from the Funhaver machine. Beautifully done, and he's going to hang on to it.
Alright, we'll see if we pull Z-Gold or Angel onto the mic. And
As we
have
wait for the official score to come in for Angel and Funhaver. That looked like a pretty good leap to me. I think he definitely gave Z-Gold a run for his money. So Funhaver with a score of 54.19 feet, which means your 2024 MTM Grand Finals high jump champion is Z-Gold in Savage. Let's pull him in here for an interview.
Let's go! Holy shit!
Hey, whoa, we're live streaming on YouTube. No cussing, please.
Wait, why was I dragged in here, huh?
We're interviewing you. Congratulations on winning the high jump championship.
I apologize. Holy crap! Oh my god!
How you feeling, man?
Oh my god, I feel awesome, dude!
Good, glad to hear that. You laid down an awesome run. It was great to watch.
Woo! Oh man!
So, you heard your official height, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I believe you got almost 4 feet above everyone else. What was the setup secret for that?
It was all in the dampening, man. Turn that stuff all the way down, turn the tire pressure all the way up. Everything else, put that stuff low. That bounced me up a real high stuff, man. I can't speak. I'm just, oh, wow. My head is spinning, man. I just want to give a big thank you to Sin, #1, for making me that tune. I love you, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, hey, the night's not over yet. You still got one more competition to take part in, but hey, nevertheless, congratulations on your high jump championship. We will see you in freestyle.
Yeah, thank you, man. Oh my god. Oh,
All right, good luck.
thank you.
Is it just me, or did it sound like he got done running a marathon?
Oh, it absolutely sounds like he's tired as all else after that. Man, I'd be hyperventilating too.
Anyways,
I need to get
folks,
some
we're
water
getting
as
ready
well.
to start our next competition of the evening, which will be the best trick competition. 8 trucks will get one attempt to give us their zaniest, craziest move, and each run will be scored by a select panel of judges.
Yeah, the biggest difference between this and your two-wheel skills from earlier is it's just one attempt. You're given one attempt at a move or combination set to be a trick or stunt, less technical than the gym's Wi-Fi two-wheel skills championship. Instead, with more wow factor and successfully landing the trick they're attempting, judges are going to score on a sliding scale from 1 to 10, depending on the wow factor. So, without further ado, our Sparko Best Trick Competition
is officially underway, and to kick things off, who just wrapped up our high jump competition, is none other than Angel in Funhaver.
Yeah, not sure if he changed anything or changed the track. I wasn't watching. But
Well,
either
if they
way,
did change anything, then it would have been the most record-breaking tune change in history, as he was only in the pits for a couple minutes. Nevertheless, he's ready to go and is on the track. Welcome, folks, to the course, Angel and Funhaver, to kick off our Best Trick World Championship. He's putting around behind the triple stack. Not sure if that was intentional. Was that his attempt?
looks like he was going for some reverse sidewall.
I can't tell if he did that on purpose or not. We're waiting for some kind of official word. Looks like they're going to give him another shot. Or maybe not. That was his attempt. Okay, Angel and Funhaver, ladies and gentlemen.
Hate to see it.
So, an unfortunate attempt for Angel and Funhaver. Not at all what he wanted to come out here and do. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're waiting for the official score to come in, and I can't imagine it's going to be very big, I'm afraid.
No, unfortunately not. Hate to see someone fumble around of any kind, be it racing, freestyle, best trick, or anything like that. Sometimes the nerves just get to you, and
oh, and it's a painful, gut-wrenching 1.800 for Angel and Funhaver. That might be the lowest score of the weekend, a record that nobody wants to have. Oh dear. All right, well.
Okay.
We're gonna move on to our next competitor, which will be Austin driving Natural Selection.
Angel was out of the Blue Tour International. Austin from Green Tour.
And did a great job over on the Green Tour. Once again, if you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. We appreciate all the support. And coming onto the track now, your second competitor in the Best Trick competition, Austin, driving that beautifully designed Natural Selection special for this event.
Always lining up something good.
Looks like he's going to attempt something off of the back of the container backflip. Remember, each competitor gets only one attempt to give us their best trick.
I have an idea on what he's got. Oh, I did not know.
Well, if that was your idea, you guessed correctly.
gonna try and launch it off that. Gets it to a stoppie.
Looking for some kind of combination here off the back of the container, and he gets it. A moon flip for Austin in natural selection into a wheelie, and it bursts into flames. Tumbles
Actually, your
over the
monitor's
jammer,
not
and he's
problem.
able to save it. Nice run from Austin. So a good showing from the natural selection team here in the best trick competition.
Yeah, again, singular trick or a combo. He definitely went with a wild combo there.
Waiting for the official scores to come in from the judges. A very solid performance from Austin in natural selection.
Yeah, and all of our scores go into one big spreadsheet. No judge can see what the other judges put. Gets all tallied up and averaged out. And that's why we'll have decimal points in this. And natural selection got a 6.4, lower than I thought. Maybe not the control they hoped to see.
Nevertheless, our judges have spoken, and before we move on to our next competitor, I would just like to say, for those of you in the chat, we appreciate all of the enthusiasm, but could we please refrain from using any swear words? Thank you. We're trying to keep this a PG broadcast. We appreciate it. Alright, coming up next will be Race ST Heavyweight. I believe this truck is exclusive to the best trick competition here this weekend.
Yes, it is. Gonna go alongside him is Steeple's Liquid Death. Guppy from the, or not alongside him, but you know what I mean. We'll go over them again. Guppy from the Blue International Tour, been tearing up the arenas.
Indeed, indeed. And coming onto the track now is Race ST Heavyweight, sporting a special scheme, as are most of our competitors. Oh my!
Slap flip.
Can he
Almost
get the save?
flip.
Yes, he will.
Right off the bat. Just pulled off exactly what he wanted.
Did not
he's
wait
close enough
at all.
too.
He just went for it, and it was spectacular. So Race ST Heavyweight wasting no time at all and getting it done here in the best trick competition. We'll see what the judges thought of that run here in just a moment.
It looks like most of our drivers all on the same side of the arena.
Indeed, everybody has done their tricks on that one corner of the track. Nobody else has ventured to any part of the track yet. Kind of
Right.
hoping that
Score is in.
scores for Race ST Heavyweight is a 5.536, so your leader remains natural selection. But yes, I'm sure we, along with the fans and especially the judges, are looking for some more creativity out of these drivers, utilizing a different obstacle here on the track. And coming onto the track now, Steeples, driving Liquid Death, your Stadium Tour Green champion, is now going to show us his stuff here, here at the best trick competition. And it looks like he will indeed be using a different ramp as he drives off to the other end of the track. Or perhaps is just doing a parade lap. We don't know. Giving us a good look at that awesome-looking Liquid Death before he tears it up.
Yeah, you can see everybody, or not everybody, many people running special schemes. Looks like he is on the same side of the track. I wonder if he's going to try and pop it up on the rear wheels and run it and try and triple it.
Steeples is lining up for the triple stack. Now, I was not expecting to see this until Freestyle, but we're getting it early.
All the way back to the dumpster. Let's hope he doesn't get stuck inside of it. Those things will hook together if you're not careful.
He's good, though, and he's off. Goes for a huge leap. He clears all the buses.
Oh, goodness.
And brings it down nicely onto the nose for a butter-smooth moonwalk.
Beautiful control right there.
If you want a good example of
backing
truck
up.
awareness and truck control, just look at Steeples and Liquid Death, and he
He's
is actually
backing up to
turning
back
that
up the
truck as he's moonwalking it. And he's got it lined up for the container backflip now.
I'm sorry, but this is going to be a winning run, or at least a leading run.
And he pulls a moonwalk out of it, tries to get a second flip, but just hits it a bit too early and couldn't get the rotation. Fantastic performance from Steeples and Liquid Death.
I believe he's on the Squid team. Could be wrong about that. Either way, he's been one of the top drivers. You can tell he won Green Championship.
Indeed, your Stadium Tour Green champion did not make it as far in the racing bracket last night as he wanted to, but gave us a great show here in the Best Trick competition. Now, I'm not a judge, but I imagine that's going to be our new leader. We'll have to see what the judges think, though.
Multiple elements, cleared the triple, put it on its nose, no extra bounce or anything, just had the control down, walked it over, had to maneuver it around the double to get to the flip ramp, ended up pulling up a flip, tried to combo it and didn't run more than that.
And it will be a new
got
leader, Liquid Death, with a 6.625.
Our judge is tough today. I wonder if it might be the because he ended it on the roof. That can affect scores.
Indeed it did. Had he landed the second flip, that score probably would have been higher.
If he landed the second trick or just stuck the first. But it is, again, for this, the ability to successfully pull off what you're looking for. Meanwhile, we're going to get our next two drivers staged and ready to go.
And coming up onto the track next is one that I personally am very looking forward to. One of the guys who's known for pulling insane moves and won the Save of the Year award among many during our press conference yesterday. Jake will be bringing out that awesome looking supernova onto the track here momentarily.
Jake also tied for Freestyle of the Year. And he also tied for Trickster of the Year. So he's got some tricks up his sleeves, obviously. So we'll see if he has what it takes to take over the win. He's got a lot of pressure, though.
I was talking to him last night. He was not satisfied with how he did in the racing competition. He fumbled that ball hard, so he's looking to redeem himself here in Best Trick. Once again, that all-red supernova specially designed for the Grand Finals this weekend, and it looks good, but you know he's going to go out there and tear it up.
Yeah, Supernova team always with beautiful paint jobs.
Indeed, and speaking of the Supernova team, this past weekend they announced another truck expansion. They have a new truck coming out next season called Lunar, and it'll be driven by Whoosh. So we are very much looking forward to seeing that. But that's then, this is now, and now Jake is going to give us his Best Trick performance. Oh my! Now, do you think he planned that?
That beginning part, I guarantee he planned.
He puts it on the sidewalls and gives us a sidewall donut too. Oh my. Oh man.
That extra bit, I can't be sure about, but I know that flip. I've seen stuff like that.
That is the classic, iconic Jake that we know.
Left it all on the track, including some body panels.
And proving to the audience why he won the Save of the Year award.
State of the Year and co with Trickster of the Year.
Indeed, waiting for the official scores to come in from the judges. I imagine that that's going to be our new leader, but again, I'm not a judge.
It'll be close, if anything. I know it's going to be in the top. We'll see if the control was enough. Because again, control is a big part of the best trick.
Indeed, it was a beautiful display of truck control, truck awareness, as well as, and it is your new leader, a 7.786 for Jake in Supernova. He blows into the lead.
Full point ahead.
And coming onto the track now, your runner-up for the World Racing Championship last night, Skinner driving the Windbreaker, also bringing out a different design for this competition. He had a gray pickup truck in the racing competition. Now he brought out the purple and white design for the best trick competition. And it looks good. Looks like he's lining up for the container backflip. This should be interesting. Perhaps going for a double or even triple consecutive.
I think he's going to moonwalk it over there.
Oh, I guess he had a change of heart.
Else.
Decided not to go for the container backflip. All right. Again, each driver gets only one attempt.
So they got to pull off their best trick the first time. Oh, goes for that corkscrew. Doubles it up.
And absolutely obliterates the suspension underneath that truck on the landing. So a spectacular move from Skinner in the Windbreaker. Tries the some kind of barrel roll off of the step up. And almost landed it, but didn't quite get there. And of course the judges, as we've seen, will deduct points if you don't land the trick. So we'll see. We are waiting, I should say, for the official scores to come in for Skinner in the Windbreaker.
Skinner was your fastest qualifier last night and got second in racing.
And the score for Windbreaker is a 4.667. That's going to put him into 7th place. Excuse me, 6th place for now. So Jake remains your leader in Supernova with a 7.786, with 2 more trucks left to go here in the Best Trick competition. Once again, if you're just joining us, this is the official MTM Grand Finals 5 broadcast. I'm your host, Jack the Fourth, joined in the broadcast booth by Thunder. We are nearly done with our Best Trick competition, and then we will be taking a short break and moving on to Freestyle, where all 24 trucks will get a crack at this incredible freestyle course that was constructed overnight. Your current leader in this competition is Jake in Supernova with a 7.786.
There will be a few changes. I think they're going to bulldoze that high jump bump and take out the can as well as the launch for the high jump. But the track, very minimal changes. It's an insane track. So much you can do. A lot of floor space. You can see all the room in the middle to get some huge air.
Indeed, so we are expecting a spectacular show in the freestyle competition, which, unusual for MTM, will be allowing a broken wheel and or a broken shock. Normally you would get RII'd for those things, but in this case, we want to make this event as spectacular as we can.
We're waiting on our 2 last drivers.
Our final 2 drivers in the Best Trick competition will be Mr. Grimm driving Christine, who we saw earlier on in the high jump competition, finished runner-up in that championship, as well as the legendary Texas Rattlesnake.
is a joke solely for Cutlass or anyone who's watched a certain YTP. Could also call it the Texas Snaddle Rake. Gotta love the good old YTPs.
Oh, yes.
If you don't know what a YTP is, you can consider yourself lucky. Some of the lamest content, but still hilarious and fun. But also, it makes you shake your head all the time. Either way, if you aren't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. Leave a like on the stream. Comment as much as you like. We'd love to see it.
And if you would like us to make an MTM YTP, let us know in the comments.
And we'll be sure it won't happen. We do have a quote channel up in our Discord. You can join that Discord in the description. Both of this video, this live stream, and in our profile description. Meanwhile,
Indeed,
we've
it's
got
completely
Grim
free to
and
join. You
Christine.
do not need a custom truck to come race with us. And we're always looking for new members. Anyways, coming back to the action on the track, Christine is back out on the course, and they are lining up for the high jump ramp in reverse. Now,
Or
this
going
is
for that bump.
interesting.
We'll see. I like whatever is brewing up here. So there's little on the line. Let's see. It does land it.
And it's a spectacular reverse barrel roll corkscrew flip thing. I don't even know what you call that, but it was beautiful to watch.
Yeah, sometimes these will corkscrew because of the engine rotation will affect how the truck moves. Fun fact, that's why in the MJM you'll see every backflip attempt he starts to corkscrew a little bit, and that's because of the engine rotation. So while Grim might have been just going for a front flip, it moved its way around and something spectacular landed it regardless.
So a tremendous performance from Christine, and they did land their trick. So we'll see what the judges think about that run.
And I bet you can't guess what truck or what movie that truck's based off of.
If you think you know what movie that truck is based off of, let us know in the comments. Anyways, the official score for Christine is an 8.500. That is your new leader here in the Best Trick World Championship. With one truck left to go.
Your final truck, the truck that's got to try to top it all off, painting in the Texas Rattlesnake. I believe the only truck here who, well, you'll see what the truck can do.
Indeed, that fire-breathing reptile is a huge fan favorite. We love to see it. It's one of my favorites as a driver. We love to have this truck around. I've been hearing some fans calling this machine, there's the flames. Yeah, buddy, that's what we want to see. I was hearing some fans calling this truck the Arson Snake, which is hysterical.
Kind of accurate.
Hysterical and accurate, indeed. So painting. Our final competitor here in the Best Trick competition is setting up for their attempt. Spitting more flames. You can roast some marshmallows off the end of that truck.
I don't know, I think that's a gas fire, so I really wouldn't do that.
Oh, fair enough. Looks like he's ready to go. Oh, a tough hit for painting. I'm not sure if that's what he was going for, but hey, sometimes improv works best, and he gets it on the sidewalls for an incredible sidewall donut. Fantastic performance.
Looks like something similar to what Guppy was going for.
Exactly, but
Not
couldn't
sure if he'll
quite
take
get
the
the
lead,
rotation off of that, off the backside of that backflip ramp.
Yeah, I know. If If I was in this, I would have definitely gone for something like that as well.
Nevertheless, painting in Texas Rattlesnake gives us a spectacular performance. Waiting for the official score to come in from the judges. And then we will be taking so it's a 6.667 for Texas Rattlesnake, which means your 2024 Best Trick Champion is Mr. Grimm driving Christine.
All right, we'll get Grim up in this for a booth or for a interview real quick. Then we're gonna go on break. And hey, Grim, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, congratulations on winning the Best Trick Championship. How do you feel?
Absolutely elated. Last year, the truck, I did pretty much the same move. The truck landed reverse, and I had just barely lost the steeples by I think like a quarter of a point or even less. And just all year, that's all I could think about. I just wanted to land that trick just right, just to finally get over torqued, landed perfectly is amazing.
Well, you absolutely nailed it. Now it's time for you to get that truck put back together and prepare for freestyle, so we will see you in that competition, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Absolutely amazing.
Alright folks, we're going to take a quick break here, and then we will get freestyle underway. So now is a chance to get up, stretch your legs, get some water, use the bathroom, whatever it is you need to do, and we will be back shortly. Welcome back, folks, to Black Mountain, North Carolina. We are getting ready to kick off the Skyjacker Freestyle World Championship. We already have crowned 2 world champions today. Z Golden Savage was your Liquid Death High Jump Championship. And then, of course, Mr. Grimm and Christine was your Best Trick Championship. But we're getting ready to begin the coup de grace of tonight's festivities, the World Freestyle Championship. All 24 trucks will get a crack at this phenomenal course that was constructed overnight, and we cannot wait to see what these competitors do with it. So, thanks again for sticking with us. Thanks again for your patience. We appreciate it, and we're going to get started here momentarily.
First up on the line in the booth, or not in the booth, in the seat, ready to go, is going to be your fan favorite of the year. Is going to be Jim in the Junkyard Monster.
Indeed, Jim driving Junkyard Monster is going to kick things off for us here in this competition.
And by the way, I don't know if you can see, we do have an entrance on the right and on the left for the drivers to use, both on the near side of us. So if they want, they can really mix it up for us.
Indeed they can. We're looking forward to see what these drivers come up with. The rules for this competition are simple. Each competitor gets 2 minutes on the clock to conduct whatever kind of run they wish on this floor. RIIs will be enforced, but in this case they will be a little more lax with them, so trucks will be allowed to run with broken tires and broken shocks. Furthermore, we have a select panel of judges as Grimm enters the track. A select panel of judges will be scoring these runs, and the time does not start until our competitors make their first move. So kicking us off here in the freestyle competition, Junkyard Monster, driven by Jim. And he's got the sparks on the back, it's looking good. And we're freestyling at MTM Grand Finals 5. Jim with a nice leap to kick things off.
Beautiful design he has out.
And already we're going for the triple. And he clears it. Beautifully done.
Got some good momentum. That's one of the things the judges are going to be looking for. Air momentum, wow factor, the ability to fill the clock, and geez, already a backflip.
We've already got a backflip. Oh, but he's in trouble. Can he save it? Yes, he can. He will be allowed to continue. The fans are already on their feet here in Black Mountain, North Carolina, for Jim in Junkyard Monster, who is burning it down right now. First truck out in our freestyle competition.
Burning it down and the sparklers off now.
Nice sky wheelie off the backside of that step up and into a slap wheelie. Looks like he's going to cross thread it over the fountain and does a beautiful job. The sparklers are back on. At least they were momentarily.
Maybe just dragging sparks along with the brakes or something. Either way, you can see why he is the fan favorite. Got the fan favorite of the year award.
Oh my!
Huge
Straight
sky
up and down. Textbook sky wheelie, and does a break dance on the tailgate, puts it on the sidewalls, and gives us a nice save. Second one in this freestyle performance. So Jim and Junkyard Monster throwing it down right now as he makes his way back over the triple stack. The judges gotta be loving this. I mean, he's giving them absolutely everything that they want. Good flow, good momentum, move to move. He's gotten a couple of great saves. He's getting really creative, and he just broke a 4-link bar, and the truck goes over. That's gonna be it. Phenomenal performance from Junkyard Jim. Jim and Junkyard Monster. I imagine the judges have got to be very pleased with that as we await for the official scores to come in for the first freestyle run of the night. Oh my goodness! And the truck just went to space. Oh dear. We'll just, we'll edit that out or something. Once again, waiting for the official scores to come in for Jim and Junkyard Monster, who gave us a great performance.
And score is up to 7.35.
That's a very good score to kick off the Freestyle Championship.
Savannah's predicting that Jim wins. Meanwhile, if you want to be part of all this madness, go ahead and join our Discord. It's all free to join. You don't need a custom truck. You don't need custom skins. Just the ability to run the BeamNG drive. And you're all good to go.
Indeed. Now, if these two competitors are allowed to use either entrance, I'm not entirely sure which one to look at. Anyways, coming up next in our freestyle competition is going to be Kenny in Western Warrior, who was hugely impressive in yesterday's racing competition, made it all the way to the quarterfinals, and he's looking to add on to that with a great freestyle run here in the...
Looks like he's lining up at the left tunnel.
Alright.
That's not the left. Or sorry, I was watching the stream. Stream's delayed.
Yeah, the stream is slightly delayed.
10-second delay. Alright. And we don't allow full throttle on the concrete. So some of the Leduc leaps you'll see won't be as much as they physically can, but within the rules.
Once again, we are waiting for Kenny and Western Warrior to enter the track. I hope I'm looking at the right tunnel.
Supposed to be looking at the left tunnel.
Is that the one by the buses?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. Oh,
and big air.
Almost missed his first jump right out of the gate. Kenny and Western Warrior announcing his presence. Two minutes are on the clock.
Already big air.
Indeed, Kenny wasting no time at all. Has to be careful not to get tripped up on those buses, but he navigated them beautifully. Hitting them at an awkward angle. Interesting.
Starting to cross thread already, only like 30 seconds into the run.
Indeed, the judges appreciate all the creativity that you can throw in there.
However, they do also like to see control if you can't hit anything square. Not something they like to see. Oh,
talk about control. He's in trouble. Can he save it?
Front wheels.
Yes, he can. Nice sidewall save there for Kenny
up.
and Western Warrior.
Thought I was going to go for a slap wheelie. Backside step up. Huge air.
Getting some nice air and the backflip.
Backflip.
Oh, bit of a tough hit. Once again is going to save it on the sidewalls. Beautifully done. That body is destroyed, but he doesn't care.
He might already have a good wow factor moment. We know he has the air. He's got momentum. Always slowing it down. Thinking of doing something wild.
Not sure what he's lining up for here. Looks like he's going to do backflip off the side of the triple stack. Beautifully done. Oh my, and a second one. Holy cow, Kenny and Western Warrior is leaving it all here on the track in Black Mountain.
Showing why he got the underdog of the year. His time almost up. I think just under 15 seconds now.
And he is cross-threading up. This is Cross-Thread City. Oh, and it's a hard hit. And an unbelievable pirouette. That's going to be the end of the run, though, for Kenny and Western Warrior. Fantastic performance.
I believe that completely filled the clock, too.
So, our first two trucks
run.
gave us phenomenal freestyle performances. We're hoping that trend continues throughout the rest of the night. So once again, a fantastic performance from Kenny and Western Warrior, burning it down for the fans here in Black Mountain, North Carolina, and for all of you watching live on YouTube, waiting for the official scores to come in. The score to beat is a 7.350 from Junkyard Monster. And again, another performance that gave the judges pretty much everything that they were looking for. Flow, momentum, creativity, big air, a couple of great saves, tons of backflips.
In my opinion, this takes the lead, but we'll see what happens.
Indeed, we are not
And
the
I'm not
judges,
the
so we'll have to
professional.
see what they think. This beautiful night paint scheme specially created for this weekend, and this is the last time we're going to get a look at it. So Kenny and Western Warrior with a fantastic Grand Finals debut.
Oh, wow, it does not take the lead. Score is in 7.063.
Nevertheless, a very good score indeed, and Kenny has got nothing to be ashamed of. But Jim and Junkyard Monster remains your leader as we prepare to welcome our third competitor onto the track, which will be Cutlass in Survivor, Thunder's brother. So there will be a bit of bias here during this performance.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, not sorry. Cutlass got me into this league, and or got me into joining. He made me want to join. And of course, you can join as well. Click on our Discord. But yeah, this is going to be a great show. Regardless, we still have 22 people left to go. I know Cutlass generally cooks up some good freestyles. For the longest time was second in points, right behind Steeples on the Stadium Tour Green.
Indeed, so if you're just joining us, welcome to the official Monster Truck Mayhem Grand Finals 5 broadcast. I'm your host, Jack the Fourth, being joined in the booth by Thunder. We have just begun our World Freestyle Championship competition. 2 trucks have gone, both of them burned it down, and we are awaiting our third competitor, Cutlass, in Survivor, to enter the track. And there
he's
he
going
is,
out
coming
left
onto the
tunnel
track
right
now.
Running
Now-
his regular scheme.
Indeed, no special schemes for Survivor. Now, Cutlass did not make it as far as he wanted to in the racing bracket. I believe he got eliminated in round number one. So it's been a while since we've seen him out here on the track, but he's back now and ready to burn it down.
He is actually running a little throwback with the flags.
Indeed, got the twin
Usually
checkered flags
just
on the
the
back,
whips.
and it looks good.
It looks like he's going to start it off with a little bit of a trick. I know that's something both of us like to do. Leave a good first impression, because first impression can be everything.
Or maybe not. He's going to backside
go
the
for
step
some
up to
air.
start his performance, get some huge air. That's some serious elevation. And right
him up
into
for
the
the
backflip,
backflip.
wasting no time to hit those containers.
So far, momentum on his side.
Indeed, Cutlass in Survivor making his presence known with a fantastic start to his freestyle run here at Grand Finals 5. Losing one of the checkered flags, but that's okay.
Weight reduction, if anything. Oh, what's he got planned?
Oh my! What an unbelievable pirouette! Stands it on the tailgate, and he's going to throw it into reverse just in time. What a save from Cutlass in Survivor. And the fans are on their feet here in Black Mountain, North Carolina.
About 1 minute into his run now.
I wish the wheels would stop falling off. Oh my goodness!
Huge pirouette.
Unbelievable! That was a violent pirouette. I can't believe that truck is still working.
Cutlass on a special built chassis. Goes to another pirouette on the sidewalls.
He's
and
not gonna
that's
save it, though.
Over with 30 seconds left on the clock. That'll deduct points for only getting 3/4 of time.
Indeed, you've got to fill the clock if you're going to win this competition, and not doing it is going to hurt you in the scores. Nevertheless, Cutlass and Survivor gave us one heck of a show. So we're waiting for those official scores to come in. Probably won't be lead, as he did not fill the clock and the first two trucks did. Filling the clock is a huge factor here tonight. If you like what you see here, please feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing. We appreciate all the support that you give us. And if you want to keep up to date with all the MTM action, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Monster Truck Mayhem. And you too can join the Mayhem by joining us on our Discord server. You can simply click the link in the bio here on our YouTube channel, and it's completely free to sign up. You don't need a custom truck or custom skins. You just need to have a computer that can run BeamNG to come compete with us. And we're always looking for new members to come join our league. So if you're interested, you know where to find us. Anyways, we're getting ready. As the official score came in for Survivor, it's a 6.500. That will not take the lead, so Junkyard Monster remains in first place as we get ready to welcome our fourth competitor onto the track, Savannah in Bigfoot, your second fastest qualifier from yesterday.
And gonna make one quick thought about the Discord. You can join the Discord and just follow along without signing up. Also, Beam is technically a $20 or $25 program, so it's not entirely free, but you don't have to just use it for Monster Truck Mayhem. So we're going to keep going with our Skyjacker suspension freestyle.
Savannah in Bigfoot starts it big by clearing the triple right off the bat. So making their presence known, that seems to be a trend with all the runs we've seen so far. Oh my, we're getting a front flip already. Savannah in Bigfoot goes end over end and is into the wall.
The dumpster. Ow.
Has broken both of the front shocks. I think that's going to be it already. Oh my. Not at all the performance that Savannah wanted to have. Nevertheless, they definitely thrilled the fans.
And unfortunately did not finish 30 seconds of time, and that'll put a DNF for Savannah.
So not at all the performance that Savannah was looking for, but hey, you have to throw all your cards onto the table in this competition if you want to win, and that's what Savannah did.
Yeah, you've seen with all the madness from just the first three runs. You really have to lay it all on the table, and Savannah unfortunately went too hard, too fast. She was afraid that she was going to choke, as evident in the chats. But nevertheless, still a good show. Got us, looks like a front flip attempt at least. Couldn't quite nail it, but I've done the same thing. I absolutely buggered my front flip attempt. You can see it on Virginia Beach 1.
So, Junkyard Monster continues to be your leader with a 7.350. 4 trucks are down, 20 more to go. And coming up next, my teammate, Whoosh, driving Air Raid. That brand new Air Raid that was debuted here yesterday. And he's looking forward to tearing it up here in Freestyle. So once again, thanks very much for tuning in to the live broadcast of MTM Grand Finals 5. We have just begun our Freestyle World Championship, the final competition of the weekend, and it's already been a spectacular one. 2 great runs, a lot of fantastic saves, and even more carnage. We're looking forward to seeing what is in store next. I'm your host, Jack Mitchell, joined in the booth by Thunder. We've been commentating the whole weekend, and we will continue commentating until the festivities are over. We are awaiting the next competitor to enter the track, which will be Whoosh in Air Raid.
Just getting everyone through the tunnels. And some people are already packing up for the night. Their freestyle run is over. You're pretty much done.
Indeed, there were no more festivities after the freestyle competition. This is our final event of the weekend. And of course, you can watch the entire Grand Finals festivities from start to end here on the MTM YouTube channel. We had yesterday's racing competitions live streamed. We had a lot of fun watching them. And now we are in the midst of the coup de grace, the Freestyle Championship. Anyway, coming onto the track now, Whoosh in Air Raid, that brand new Air Raid which was debuted here yesterday. And it looks good, but I know that he's ready to tear it up for us here in Freestyle. Once again, we talk about how crucial filling the clock is, and time is going to start for Whoosh and Air Raid right there. A hard hit, a hard case, in fact. It looks like he might have broke a forelink. Nevertheless, they're letting him continue. Landing it on that final bus of the triple stack. Whoosh and Air Raid showing no mercy.
Looks like he is broken.
The truck has been RII'd, so he did indeed break a forelink, and that's going to end Air Raid's run early. So a disappointing night in freestyle for Whoosh. Not at all what he wanted to come out here and do. And I'm not sure if he filled 30 seconds either. That might have been another DNF.
Looks like no. Or at least looked like on my timer.
Alright, so Air Raid will get a score. I just can't imagine it's going to be very high. Whoosh.
No, it did not fill. DNF.
Okay,
About
so
5
I was
seconds off
correct
from
in my
fill.
assumption. Air Raid also with a DNF. Whoosh clearly very, very upset about that. I know that he wanted to come out here and go big for the full 2 minutes, but that's what happens when you risk it. Stuff can break. So once again, your leader remains Junkyard Monster, driven by Jim with a 7.350. In second place, Kenny and Western Warrior with a 7.063. Third place is Cutlass and Survivor with a 6.500. And then, of course, tied for last place is Savannah and Bigfoot and Whoosh in Air Raid. But coming up next, Joanna driving Magnetar, the first of our international drivers. We'll get to freestyle here on this course.
Savannah was international.
The second of our international drivers will get to freestyle on this course.
Yeah, we've gone green, purple, green, blue, green, and now we're set up for 2 more international drivers in a row.
Now, Joanne made it all the way to the semifinals in racing last night, surprised a lot of people, and we're hoping that they can keep it together here in a competition where we've been seeing a lot of runs being cut short. Just like the actual World Finals from last weekend.
Either way, I think our Monster Truck Mayhem Grand Finals is better so far, but I also may be a bit biased.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
No, shots fired. I just
Well,
think we're
here's
better.
the thing. I've been present for both, and I have been enjoying both of them equally as well. So,
Yeah, this
I'm
one's
having
got
a
me on
good
the
time, and I
microphone.
hope that all of you watching are having a good time. Anyways, coming onto the track now, Joanne driving Magnetar. Now, you would think that a truck like this one, which is set up for racing, would not be good at all for freestyle, but you would be surprised. Joanne known for doing some pretty crazy stuff in the freestyle competition, and they start their run off with a bang as well. Once again, 2 minutes are on the clock officially, and we've been seeing how crucial it is to fill that clock. and so far only 2 of the 5 drivers who have gone have filled the clock. And as a result, they are in the top 2 spots. So Joanne probably looking to play it a little safe here in the beginning portion of their run after watching the last 3 trucks have their runs cut short. And they're doing a nice job out there by the looks of things. Oh my, bit of lag there. So Joanne and Magnetar keeping it together for the fans here in Black Mountain. Which is exactly what you need to do. Once again, the judges are looking for flow.
Ooh, right
oh
in the
my, and
bicycle.
spectacular saves like that one. The judges and the fans love saves, and Joanne just got a great one right there. Now we're going to get a reverse move. First reverse move of the night. So Joanne clearly on a roll here.
I got a soft spot in my heart for reverse moves. I try to pull one out too, but that was beautiful. Huge sky wheelie.
Massive sky wheelie. Oh, we might be getting a Nevermind attempt. Didn't quite get it. It ended up being a somersault, but nevertheless, they saved it and are able to keep going. So Joanne and Magnetar giving Jim and Junkyard Monster a run for his money as she lands on top of the bus, and there is another somersault.
Man, that was laying on the front tire. That was straight up flip. That's not even somersault.
And she's going to try for another one here. A double flip that time. Wasn't able to save it. Looks like the left rear wheel broke on that landing. And that's going to be the end of Joanne's run. Probably only leaving a few seconds left on the clock. But as we mentioned, leaving any time on the clock will get you penalized in the eyes of the judges. They want you to fill that clock. So it's important that you keep everything together. But Joanne laying it all on the line as you have to do in this competition.
It shows more control to leave it all on the floor within or for that full 2 minutes. Better shows better truck control. Even though you want to go wild, still gotta try to fill that 2 minutes best you can. Meanwhile, we await the score for Magnetar.
And it'll be a 6.900 for Joanne in Magnetar. That'll put them into 3rd place for now. So your leader still remains Jim in Junkyard Monster.
I thought you said 6.900 for a second.
It did kind of sound like that. It did kind of sound like that.
I was like, we're not going to go there, sir.
No, we are not.
That's Twitch, not YouTube. There we go. Now we're firing shots.
So a great performance from Joanne and Magnetar. Coming up next onto the track will be Dusty, driving Big Bad Wolf.
We're now on to truck number 7 of 24. We just passed our quarter way mark. This is another driver from the Blue Tour going back to back.
Dusty and Big Bad Wolf, the only truck here in tonight's competition that is powered by diesel.
Anyway, if you are enjoying the stream, and if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, comment away in the chat.
Indeed, we
We'd
like
love
to
to
hear
see
your
what you have.
thoughts, so feel free to talk to us in the chat if you like what you see.
Exactly. And if you want in on the mayhem, join our Discord. It's free to join the Discord. You don't have to drive if you want to join the Discord as well. You can just follow along. see what's going on. There's exclusive clips. See what people are practicing. See the new paint schemes before they debut. It's all a great time. You can see where they're on the road.
Indeed, and you get
people
to
are
hang out
constantly
with
posting
Thunder
updates.
and I, along with all the competitors you're seeing here tonight. Now let's get back to the action on the track as Dusty and Big Bad Wolf enters the course. Again, this is the only truck of the 24 here that are powered by diesel, and Dusty is very proud of that. Sporting this special scheme, this special Hell of a Boss themed scheme for the Grand Finals, and it looks good. It was getting a lot of attention during the pit party earlier today.
So I want to know if someone can transfer. Huge, the Duke leap.
A great way to start
Yeah.
your run.
Going
So
off that
Dusty
bump,
and
you
Big
don't
Bad
see
Wolf
very
with
many.
a strong beginning
You don't see very
to
many
their
people
performance.
hitting
Oh my! They're in trouble. Looks like they will be able to save it on the sidewalls, but they are now hung up on the wall protection, and it looks like they've been shut off by the MTM track officials.
that. Yep, wall hits are an automatic run ender. I don't know if they filled 30 seconds. I wasn't watching my timer.
No,
so.
that was an extremely short run. I don't believe this. Another truck is going to get a DNF after a spectacular save. Simply was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yep, I've just received the official word. Dusty's performance is over. Holy cow! You know, we were talking about upsets and the unexpected taking place yesterday in the racing bracket. Well, we're seeing the same thing here in freestyle, except it's the bad kind of unexpected. So another truck will receive a DNF. That is, I can't imagine that Dusty is happy with that. Nevertheless,
Correction. Looks like they did fill more than 30 seconds.
oh
Can't
really?
be by much, but that was fantastic enough to get to a 6.9. Very nice score.
No,
Up
that was for
to
Magnetar.
third. That was Magnetar. I
That's
just reloaded
Magnetar's
online.
score.
Man,
Magnetar
I'm
got a
reloaded.
6.9.
This is what happens when you don't click the right buttons.
Hey, it's okay. We're still new to this broadcasting thing, but I think we're doing a good job.
Well, that's not the broadcasting fault. That's just me. Putting the blame on the Thunder. He'll take it.
So, well, you were correct. Big Bad Wolf did fill more than 30 seconds, and they did receive a score. It's just pretty low. It's a 4.063 for Dusty. So, once again, we are
Still a
7
good
trucks into
score
the
for-
competition, and Junkyard Monster, who went first, might I add, is still your leader.
Yeah, that's still a good score for how little of the clock they filled.
Exactly. 4.063 is a good score, considering that they just barely got over 30 seconds. Nevertheless, we are awaiting our next competitor to enter the track, which will be Skull28, driving Rammunition.
Cool, great guy to talk to. Great driver.
He competed all season on the Green Tour, did a great job there, and was invited to also compete in the Skills Championship, did a good job in that competition as well, and we're looking forward to see what he does here in Freestyle.
Yeah, got a winnable run in that two-wheel skills contest. You can see all the two-wheel skill contest runs on the previous stream.
Indeed, you
You
can
can
also
look at our
rewatch all
channel.
of the events from this past season here on the MTM YouTube channel. And feel free to leave a like and subscribe as well. It really helps us out. Anyways, we're waiting for Skull28 to enter the track, and there he is, right as I called his name. Like a frickin' dog.
You call my name.
So, Rammunition.
He is hyped up and ready to go. You see him revving that throttle.
Oh, yeah. Skull28 and Rammunition ready to freestyle. He's been given the green light, and away he goes. Gonna start off big by clearing the triple. We've seen a couple trucks do that already. Nice combination there. Oh my, almost got himself in trouble as he gets hooked up on the step up and follows it into a backflip. Beautifully done.
Wheelies off that backflip a little bit too. Huge air again.
Indeed, getting some nice
Get
air.
the slap.
Oh my goodness. Another great combination. Skull 28 is starting to cook here at the Grand Finals. Ooh, an odd hit there. Looks like he has a busted front tie rod. We'll see how much that... It doesn't seem to be hurting him that much, though. He's still slinging that truck around like it's nothing. Getting some great air. And a great slap release. Is he going to try the front flip as well? He is. Now, Savannah did
it
not get
rotates
this, but it
weird.
looks like Skull will get it. Nicely done
Good.
by Rammunition.
Got a weird rotation off of it, but set him pointed straight back at the fountain pod. Gonna go for another flip ramp.
Oh boy. Oh, Skull. Save it, Skull. Nice save from Skull 28 and Rammunition. The body is toast. He doesn't care. He's burning it down here in Black Mountain for Grand Finals, and you can tell he's having fun out there on that track. Oh, what is this? Hitting... Oh my, a corkscrew attempt,
off
and
the
he nails
side.
it.
That was beautiful. Fantastic creativity.
And some serious elevation to back it up. Oh, another front
And
flip attempt. Oh my
there
gosh.
we go.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
nice and
Skull
proper.
28 is cooking. He's going to do
Good
it
one,
again.
yeah.
Why not? Why not do a third one? And he's
Throwing
still
it
saving
down.
it. Into a one-wheel moonwalk. I don't believe it. This
Meningo
guy
over
is
here.
throwing it down. Now, if I'm Jim, I'm getting nervous because this run is off the hook as he rolls it over again.
And that is it.
And that's going to be it for Skull 28 and Rammunition. What a performance.
I didn't check my timer, but if that came close to fill on the clock, I would put that as a winning run.
Or at least to take the lead. That was a phenomenal performance, even if he didn't fill the clock.
Says to hit a couple jumps on the way out. Might as well.
Once again, we're waiting for the official scores for Rammunition, who absolutely threw it down here in Black Mountain. Gave us a phenomenal freestyle performance. Your score to beat is a 7.350 from Junkyard Monster, driven by Jim. And we are awaiting for the official score for Skull 28 in Rammunition.
And all of our administrative staff puts their numbers together. We average it out. Takes the lead, but not by much. 7.393.
Beautifully done.
43 thousandths of a point.
So clearly the judges penalized him for not completely filling the clock. Nevertheless, he still took the lead. So your new leader now belongs to Rammunition, as we are just over a quarter of the way through the freestyle competition. Coming up next, the runner-up in the World Racing Championship, as well as your fastest qualifier from yesterday, Skinner, driving the Windbreaker. Now, we're used to seeing Skinner and Windbreaker come out later in the freestyle competition. He's coming out, I would say, a bit early for Grand Finals. Normally, we
Grand
used to seeing
Finals
him
is-
come out in the bottom half of the lineup.
Yeah, Grand Finals is a different story. I think it was a random draw for the order, but I could be incorrect about that. Either way, ninth truck out is going to be Skinner in the windbreaker. Ooh, this is a time when you ask your normal live crowd, how are you guys feeling so far? So I'm asking chat, how you guys feeling so far?
Yes, chat, let us know how you're feeling. Are you enjoying the competition and the action that you're seeing? We certainly hope so. We're definitely enjoying it up here in the broadcast booth. Hey, we got a couple of hearts. Thank you, we appreciate that.
Oh, it's a 10-second delay. Jeez, tough crowd.
Once again, we're waiting for Skinner and Windbreaker to enter the track. Your current leader is Skull 28 in Rammunition.
We're about, what was it, 3/8 of the way through now? I can do my division correctly. Yeah, it'd be 3/8 of the way through as of this next run.
And it looks like problems with the Windbreaker. That truck has been dropped from the order. Well, looks like we'll be getting that freestyle performance a little later. So actually, Trevor is going to bring out Purple Haze, a truck that we haven't seen since the first round of racing yesterday. Now, Trevor is sporting a special body. This is actually his dad's truck that he's competing in for the Grand Finals. A nice throwback to his origins. He was very emotional when they unveiled this at the pit party yesterday. And I know he's getting ready to come out here and tear it up. So Trevor and Purple Haze.
Oh, he's going to back it up, line it up.
Once again, they get 2 minutes on the clock, which does not start until they make their first move, which will be that. A nice leap from Trevor to kick off the run.
Didn't want to risk the front flip yet.
Once again, the judges are looking for flow, momentum, creativity, all that good stuff, and as well as filling the clock, which we've seen is the most important factor.
Definitely up there. They're looking for wow moments as well. Seeing how well the drivers can handle their own truck. Because while anyone can throw their truck around for 30 seconds, it's tough to fill 2 minutes and still look good.
Indeed, he gets a nice little moonwalk there off the backside of the step-up. Goes for the backflip and executes it beautifully. So Trevor and Purple Haze is hanging in there.
1 minute down so far.
And he is giving the judges... Oh, now this is spectacular. I was just going to say, he was giving the judges everything they wanted to see. Only thing he needs now is a wow moment. And he just gave them one right there. With that excellent save. Now, though, he's really got to step it up if he wants to take the lead.
Yeah, especially with how much ammunition brought to it.
Exactly.
It's not going to be as easy as a solid run. Not as easy as a regular Stadium Series win.
Oh my!
The elite of the elite goes for a huge flip and gonna leave about 18 seconds on the clock there.
Unable to get the save as he tries for a Nevermind, which is a move that Jake and Supernova patented. Was unable to fill the clock, so I can't imagine that this run's going to take the lead. Nevertheless, a very solid performance from Trevor in Purple Haze. We're waiting for the official scores to come in from our judges. So Trevor tried to risk it for the biscuit, as they would say, and it just didn't work out for him on this occasion. We're still waiting for the official score to come in, but I believe Skull 28 in Rammunition is going to remain our leader. And
Yep,
he will
six.
indeed. The score for Purple Haze is a 6.917. So again, a solid performance from Trevor in Purple Haze. But out here, you have to have a bit of luck on your side if you're going to win this competition.
Yeah, a lot of skill, little luck. It is not an easy course they have built, as you can tell by multiple DNFs and people not able to fill all 2 minutes. It is a rough one. It's taken trucks down, but we still have had some great freestyling.
Indeed, and we're not even halfway through the freestyle competition yet, so if you like what you see, please leave a like and subscribe and stick around as we still got plenty more freestyles to come. And coming up next, Helix driving Scrap Wagon.
I know Helix is one of those tricksters that will just throw down.
He certainly knows how to get it done in this competition.
You got Rising Star of the Season. This guy always comes out with a plan, and oh my goodness, from the right side.
Whoa, I wasn't prepared for that.
Huge send.
Apologies to all of you watching live on YouTube. I was not prepared for Helix to come out of that far tunnel. Nevertheless, we are underway with Scrap Wagon. And we're going to get a high-speed bicycle out of Helix. And some huge air to boot.
Gonna hit it at an angle we haven't seen anyone do before. Squares up.
Reverse backflip.
Gonna go for a consecutive.
Oh, cannot get it though. Oh no.
Good thing going, but gonna get cut short.
Oh man, a disappointing night for Team Scrapwagon. He tried to go for the consecutive reverse backflip. It just didn't pay off for him this time. And you know what? That's what you have to do in this competition. You have to lay it all on the line if you're going to win. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh well. As as that truck just disintegrates over there in the far corner. So Helix probably disappointed with that performance. And we are awaiting for the official word if he's going to receive a score or not.
I believe he filled 30 seconds, but we'll see.
Pretty sure he did as well, which means he probably will get a score. It just won't be very high, unfortunately.
Again, this has to go through a little bit of a program because we put all the scores up. We run them through to make an average, and then post the average from there. And it looks like head first.
Scrapwagon will get a score. It's a 5.125 for Helix.
Yeah, I was thinking his teammate.
Coming up next, the guy that nobody saw coming yesterday, your newly crowned World Racing Champion, Keith, in head first. Now, which tunnel is he going to come out of?
Looks like the right tunnel.
Is that the one by the...
Far right.
What obstacle is it by?
I don't know, the under the big sign that says Skyjacker. The outside sign.
Is it the one that Helix just came out of?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds like he's on the right side. Oh, he might be going for the near right.
All right.
Yep, near right side. And I am incorrect again. Looks like the safety crew is staged up there, so far right.
Okay, we keep moving the camera around. Coming onto the track now, your reigning racing champion trying to go back-to-back with the Freestyle Championship, Keith.
One of the tricks.
In head first, a.k.a. the Trickster.
Yeah, one of the 2 tricksters of the year, and the Show and Shine Award winner.
With that awesome-looking pink head first with its Pepto-Bismol tires. And he's ready to throw it down here in Freestyle. Now, he's got nothing to lose. He's already won a World Championship this weekend. So we'll see what he comes up with here in Freestyle. Time has officially started for Keith in head first. Looks like he might be playing it safe off the bat here so that he can ensure himself getting a score. Because we've seen so many trucks get DNFs and short runs, he does not want that to happen. Goes for a little moonwalk there. Already seeing some creativity out of Keith. Goes over the triple. Lands on the final set of buses, giving us a satisfying crunch. Goes back over the triple stack and clears it that time. Oh my,
Giant
gets some
leap
huge air over the
fountain
fountain. Now Keith is starting to turn the wick up. Oh boy, onto the sidewalls.
Turning.
Into a sidewall save, beautifully done.
Back over the fountain.
And then reverse move over the step up. Beautifully done. Gets it onto the tailgate and combos it into a moonwalk. Oh man, now see, this is why we call him the Trickster, and he's gonna pull out an epic save.
Pull out game on top.
Once again, Keith in head first trying to keep it together. He wants to fill the clock. Oh my, what a pirouette.
Only got like 15 seconds left. Looks like that is it.
And he just ripped the right rear wheel clean off of that truck, but again, the officials will allow him... I think they will allow him to continue. No, he's taking that to the pits. So Keith in head first wraps it up in spectacular fashion. Did not fill the clock, though. So it's going to be interesting to see what the judges do with that. Again, we've talked about how important it is for these competitors to fill the clock. If you don't do it, the judges will penalize you heavily.
Yeah, let's see just how much that affects the score this time.
So a great performance from our newly crowned racing champion, looking to double down with the Freestyle Championship as we await for the official score to come in.
Oh, looks like we have a new leader.
Wow, okay.
7.417.
So Keith in head first will take the lead. Despite the fact that the clock wasn't filled. Clearly the judges liked his run enough.
Well, and he was only in the sevens, not even 7.5. So
Indeed, we haven't seen
You
any
tell there's
trucks
still a-
get into the 8s yet.
he still only got like 3/4 worth of a 10. So it did definitely penalize him. But the wow factor and momentum were definitely there. So canceled out almost. Got the lead. But we are still about halfway through. There's one truck short. Next up, we're going to have Zeegold and Savage. Zeegold got Rookie of the Year this year.
Indeed, and is fresh off of the high jump world championship win, looking to double it up with the freestyle championship.
Flashing the lights.
To signal that they're
Gotta
ready,
love
so
it.
Zeegold and Savage has hit the track.
Oh, looks like going to line it up something huge over the triple. And Lava Savage ready to lift off.
And lift off indeed as Savage clears the buses to start off their freestyle performance.
Strange wheelie during that turn, but I love it.
As
Reminds me of the
previously
sprint
mentioned,
car.
none of the trucks have gotten into the 8s yet when it comes to the score, but this is a competitor who can definitely get there. Zeegold and Savage knows how to freestyle, won Rookie of the Year at the award ceremony. Did a great job all season and now looking to cap it off with another championship here at Grand Finals. Goes for the backflip and nails it.
Doesn't get the moonwalk off of it, but still. Fantastic run so far.
Savage
Only
carrying a
45
lot of flow
seconds
and a
in.
lot of momentum.
Flashing the lights over in the air. I love that. Beautiful style and control. 1 minute down now.
Going for another backflip there in the center of the track.
Gets the moonwalk off of this one. Gonna walk it all the
Oh
way back.
my!
Never mind.
Moonwalk to, I don't even know what you call that. Some kind of reverse somersault. It was spectacular though. And this is exactly what you need to do. You need to fill the clock and be spectacular. And Zeegold is doing just that. Looks like he's winding up here for a huge hit. And it's massive elevation for Zeegold and Savage. And they go
Oh, that's
right
gonna
into the
bring the
wall. That's
run.
going to be...
That's
That
a
is going to
run
be the
after
end of their run, I'm afraid.
20 seconds left on the clock. That was insane. Wild air. If he saved it just another 15 seconds, that could have taken the win for sure.
Once again, it is we can't stress enough how important it is to fill the clock. As good as that run was, it's going to be interesting to see if it takes the lead or not, simply because the clock was not filled. Nevertheless, Savage gave us an incredible show.
See if that incredible show reflects in the score.
Well, we are about to find out as we await for the official score from the judges to come in.
As Seagold exits the track, we'll go out the far right tunnel. And a tie score, not tied for the lead, but it's a 6.917. Gonna tie with Purple Haze.
Very
Fortunately,
interesting
that
how two
20
trucks got the
seconds.
exact same score.
Maybe you can see
Nevertheless,
the
it
difference
was not
that 20
enough to take
seconds
the lead.
makes.
Head first remains your leader. We are officially halfway through our freestyle competition here at Grand Finals 5. We really hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please leave a like and consider subscribing. We really appreciate all the support. As we get ready for Skinner, who is ready for freestyle now at this point, driving Windbreaker, your runner-up for the racing championship and your fastest qualifier from last night. And if he's coming down a different tunnel, please let me know so we can move the camera over to there.
Far right.
Alright, thanks.
It's either going to be far right or near left because we have safety crews on the diagonal.
So is he coming out the far right tunnel or the far left or the near left tunnel?
Far right, looks like.
Okay, thanks. So getting ready to welcome our next competitor onto the track. Skinner in Windbreaker.
Got fastest qualifying, was runner-up in racing by just a nose hair.
And there he is once again, wearing a different body. He's brought out a different body for each competition. He had the gray pickup truck for racing, the purple and white classic scheme for high jump, and now he's got the modern scheme. Personally, my favorite looking of all the schemes he's had this weekend, here for freestyle. Skinner's getting ready to throw down, once again, your runner-up in the racing competition, and your fastest qualifier from yesterday, looking to add the freestyle championship to his trophy case. Skinner also going to start his run big, and that is some huge air, almost landing it in the fountain.
Still landing on the fountain pod. That's a lot of distance.
Indeed it was.
Triples the buses.
Now this truck is lighter than most of the other ones. Oh, he's in trouble already.
No.
Oh, that's going to be it. Skinner goes way too hard, way too early, and ends up in the wall protection.
Had too much speed going around that turn. Ends up just turning it over.
Oh my, that is he got nowhere near close to filling 30 seconds. That's going to be a big fat DNF for Windbreaker.
Yeah, DNF already called.
Oh my. Skinner not at all with the performance he was hoping to have here at Grand Finals. He came out swinging though, and I bet you he was going to burn that truck to the ground if that didn't happen.
Yeah, started off with a couple sets of huge air. Looked unstoppable, but unfortunately not going to make it work.
So what was a great start to the weekend for Team Windbreaker has ended in tragedy, as Skinner will not get a score here in freestyle. That's our third DNF of the night. Oh my. Well, it's time to move on to our next competitor, which will be Squid, driving Squid Industries.
Squid Industries special chassis. Squid is a chassis builder, actually. You can see a couple people on his team running crazy low, really high suspension trucks.
Again, those trucks are set up more so for racing, so you would think that they wouldn't be any good in freestyle, but believe me when I say you that they can pull some incredible moves with them. My truck as well is also set up more so for racing. It's got a low center of gravity, but I'm still able to sling it around and be spectacular with it in freestyle. So we're waiting for Squid to enter the track. No idea which tunnel he's going to come out of. So if you could let me know, Thunder, that would be great.
Yeah, it looks like coming out of the left tunnel, near left.
Alright, thanks. So once again, we are officially past the halfway point here in our freestyle competition. We've seen a lot of great runs and a lot of short runs as well. Squid looking to not be one of the short runs, though. As we've mentioned, filling the clock is so critical here in this competition. And I mean, we say that despite that rule, your current leader is Keith in head first, who left about 15 seconds on the clock. So perhaps not as significant as we keep saying it is. Nevertheless, we're waiting for Squid to enter the track.
Still, he only got less than 3/4 worth of a 10. So if you want to get into the 8s, 9s, and up to a perfect 10, you're gonna have to fill the clock. Meanwhile, Squid Industries,
with that awesome new body debuted this weekend for Grand Finals, it looks good.
It gets called the King Squid, testing out that RII.
Yes, of course. Each truck is required to go through an RII test before they hit the track. That way they can be remotely shut off if something goes wrong.
Yeah, RII standing for Remote Ignition Interrupter. And he's fired back up, all good to go. Let's see what Squid has.
Now, Squid did not have a very good showing in our racing competition yesterday, got defeated in round 1, so he's hoping to redeem himself here in Freestyle.
Bet Joe's getting some good pictures out of the tunnel.
Oh, absolutely. He's standing in the ideal spot for that. Anyways, Squid Industries is on the track, and his time has officially started.
Loops it right around. Almost triples it, cases it on the last bus. Or last set. Again, the Squid Industries chassis is not meant to make air as much as to soak up every hit.
Nevertheless, he is getting some huge air as the body is falling to pieces.
You can see out of all these chassis, the Squid chassis seem to bounce the least.
Oh, nice positioning on top of the bus stack there. Beautifully done.
Whips it down a little bit. Love the flare.
Squid's gonna go for the backflip. He's keeping his equipment together, and that's what you need to do.
Hits the moonwalk. Combos
Oh,
it.
and hits the step up in reverse. Now that's a hard hit on the wheelie bar, but he's gonna keep it together.
Just over a minute into his run now.
Looks like,
Gonna go
oh
for a
my
little
goodness.
corkscrew.
Now that's carnage right there. Kind of a pirouette backflip off of the container. He's still going though.
If he can keep it together, this could be it. Brings it back
Beautiful
down.
save from Squid. I thought he was in trouble there. Once again, going back to that container, gets hung up on it, and is gonna hit it again. Tries to go for the corkscrew and will save it in reverse. Beautifully done. Another reverse move. Squid is throwing it down right now. If I'm Skull 28, I'm getting nervous. Excuse me, Keith, I'm getting nervous. Forgot Skull was no longer in the lead. Oh my goodness, a huge sky wheelie. And that truck is done. The
Fills it.
left rear wheel, excuse me, the right rear wheel snapped clean off on that landing. So that is his run over with.
He filled the clock on that one.
He did fill the clock. I imagine the scores are going to be very good.
We'll see just how good. Again, Squid, usually a racer, had an unfortunate time in racing. Oh, looks like it might have a broken tire out of front. Got steering problems too. But normally a racer had unfortunate bracket, didn't get what he wanted, threw it down in freestyle, and let's see.
Waiting for those official scores to come in. For Squid, who gave us a great performance. It's not going to be the new
Oh
leader,
my
though. It's only a
goodness.
7.292. Wow.
I wonder if they didn't see as much control as they liked.
Some of the fans are booing the judges right now here at the stadium. They are not happy with that call. Oh, dear.
I'm guessing it had something to do with control.
Potentially. The judges work in mysterious ways. Anyways, coming up next, Cooley driving Avenger.
Avenger had some problems in racing after having had a bad time in qualifying. Ended up getting through the first round of freestyle, in racing broke, and had to give it up. That led to head first getting in and eventually winning. But let's see what we have for racing.
Freestyle.
Freestyle. I'm backwards on this. I didn't sleep too well. Too antsy about the World Finals or Grand Finals.
Indeed, it is a spectacular weekend. Hopefully, you and I will be on the track in this competition next year. Anyways,
Yeah,
waiting
Cooley-
to see which tunnel Cooley's going to be coming out of.
Far right.
Alright, thanks.
And Cooley also was in the two-wheel skill, which might have been what one of the issues was.
Indeed, they did finish second in that competition, did very well. And now Cooley, wearing that specially designed white and blue Avenger, is ready to give it their all here in freestyle.
Guess we're gonna see some Kohler-esque air from here.
Here we go.
And-
Announcing their presence right out of the gate, Cooley and Avenger with some huge air. Otherwise known as some serious elevation.
Vince a donut. That's the first time we've seen that, actually.
Indeed, that's the first time we've seen a donut all night long. The judges gotta love that. Doing something nobody else has done. Again, this is Cooley's first World Finals. There were a few competitors here tonight making their Grand Finals debut. Cooley is one of them. And right now, they're doing a solid job out there on the track. Looks like they're going to get a front flip, and they cased that truck hard.
No, just use the combo.
They kept it together, and they're still rolling.
Tried to get slapped, but they couldn't quite get it. Huge air over the fountain pod.
Goes for the triple stack, doesn't quite clear it, landing on that last bus stack for a nice crunch. Cooley and Avenger doing a nice job out there. This is a solid run, but I think they need to step it up a little bit. Solid isn't going to cut it. Oh, here we go. Front flip. Oh, that was the
might be
cleanest
best
one of the
front flip
night.
we've seen.
That was the cleanest one of the night.
Absolutely. There's our first, at least, wow factor. Time's running down. Let's see what Cooley has for us.
Cooley doing a
Going
nice
for a
job out there.
backflip?
Here we go. First backflip for their performance.
Going for a consecutive, maybe.
Does not quite get it, but
Hits
gets a
the
slap
slap.
wheel out of it. Oh my! Nice save. Beautifully done by Cooley and Avenger. Giving us a second wild moment that we were looking for, and the truck has stopped. And Cooley's
that's-
gotten out of the truck. Oh, he's making his way to the fountain. Making his way, Jim Kohler fashion. Cooley goes for a swim in the water. I'm not sure if their time was up or if they just decided to call it quits. But
I'm
whatever the
guessing
reason,
it
that
was
was
up.
cool.
I love that. Let's see what the score will be. Looks like it did fill the time. So I'm guessing.
Alright, so a very good performance indeed from Cooley and Avenger. Did a nice job out there. hung up on their own body panels, but they got it sorted out. Again, waiting for those official scores to come through. Your score to beat is Head First with a 7.417.
We're just waiting to see when score is posted again. We have a panel of judges. They all throw in a score, and we average it out. All the scores are anonymous, and
Scores are
not
in. It'll
enough
be
to
a
lead.
7.050 for Cooley and Avenger. Not enough to take the lead. And coming up next in our freestyle competition will be Lotus driving Hightail. And be sure to inform me which tunnel that they end up coming out of, please.
Yeah, I got radio with the officials, all the tunnel folk.
Thank you. Once again, we've yet to see any trucks break into the 8s yet on the scorecard.
The closest to it is 7.4 left tunnel.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Here comes Lotus.
In Hightail, that specially designed Hightail for this event, on that Willys Pro Mod body, and it looks really good.
Want to see some more Pro Mod bodies out here.
Yeah, it's not often that you see the Pro Mod body being used on a custom truck. So very cool to see indeed. And Lotus is on the track.
Gonna go for something big.
Nice, though. That's the
Clears
first time
the
we've seen
backflip
anybody
almost.
start their run on that jump. Oh my, nice combination. Almost got himself in trouble there, but kept it together.
I've
One
not
side of
seen
this
anyone
truck
try to air
is
it out
white, the
there.
other side is deep blue, and it is a gorgeous piece, but I know he's going to tear it to shreds out here for the fans.
Out for the fans and hopefully for the championship. Got a lot further in racing than they were expecting.
Indeed, made it all the way to the semifinals with that truck, but lost to Skinner in the windbreaker. Get some nice air there. And is keeping that truck together, which, as we previously stated, is what you need to do. Filling the clock being so crucial, but also being spectacular equally is crucial. The judges want to see you go out there and do something crazy.
Right
And
about at the
right as I
mark.
say it, an incredible cross thread from Lotus. He's got good flow, good momentum. Cross threading
Uses
it
the bus
onto
for
the
landing.
bus stack. That's different. And into a moonwalk, he's going to set it down safely. Combos it into
It's
a
a
slap
reverse
wheelie.
first wheelie.
Once again, going to go over the buses. Lotus
About
is throwing
30
it down
seconds
right
left.
now, giving us a very good performance. Oh
He's more than
my!
90 in.
Oh my! It's a big crash and a big save as well. That's the wow moment we were looking for. Now he can cook. Now he can cook. And he goes for the front flip. It's a bad crash. Does not make it. No, he does make it. That truck is still working somehow. Now he's
think
he's
he
throwing all
might
his
have a
cards on the
wheel
table.
off.
He's just going for broke.
And
That
that's
truck is
gotta
still
be
going. He's
time.
going to save it on the sidewalls. And that's going to be it.
Gonna be honest, I think we could have a leader now.
What a performance from Lotus and Hightail. That's exactly what we wanted to see here in the freestyle competition. Beautifully done. We're going to wait for those official scores to come in. Again, the score to beat is a 7.417 from Keith in head first.
Keith really hoping to sweep the or double down with the main field championships.
Once again, Lotus and
Ooh.
Hightail showing us what it's all about.
$6.958.
Wow.
Not good enough for the top 3 or 4.
Wow. The fans once again are booing the judges, and this time they're booing them even louder. I am shocked. Absolutely shocked. I thought for sure that run was going to take the lead.
And I think it's just more technicality in Keith's run. I think that's so far all there is to it. It's just how crazy yet technical it was.
So with 8 trucks
like-
left
oh.
to go, Keith still holds on to the top spot and is looking to go back-to-back World Championships this weekend. Coming up next, though, is your newly crowned Skills Champion from last night and your International Series Champion, Ace Racer, driving Shadow the Hedgehog. And be sure to let me know which tunnel he's coming out of.
Will do. I got nothing yet. Currently still in staging. Staging set right between the two. And we're looking at the left tunnel.
All right. Thanks for letting me know. So again, Ace driving Shadow the Hedgehog, your newly crowned Skills Champion from last night and your International Series Champion, getting ready to make their freestyle debut.
As we're at 2/3 of the way through the field now.
Indeed, we have just 8 trucks left, counting this one. And Ace Racer flying that McDonald's flag proudly off the back. Clearly they got themselves a huge sponsorship deal.
I think there's only one missed opportunity, and I think they could have run a Hyper Shadow. That's also
now
just
this is
Sonic nerd to
interesting.
me.
Ace gonna start his run with a cross thread over the bus stack. Haven't seen anybody start their run this way yet. Again, the judges like it when you get creative.
Smashes down on the buses.
Nice pogo off of that first bus stack, and he's almost got himself in trouble already. He kept it together, though. And the McDonald's flag is gone already. Clearly did not want to stick around that long. A nice donut from Ace.
Again, not something we've seen too much of. 16 trucks in, and only 2 have done donuts.
Indeed. Oh my, front flip
Goes
attempt.
for the front flip.
And it's
That
perfect.
is officially the cleanest.
Officially.
There we go.
Officially the cleanest front flip of the night goes to Ace, who's going to cross-thread it over the buses again. Now going to go for the backflip and
for the
executes it
backflip.
beautifully.
Nice moonwalk off it as we hit the 1 minute mark.
Reverses it over the step up. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Can he save it? Yes, he can. The
Gets
body
it
has been
up.
shred, but
Very
he held on to
nice.
it.
Combos up. Got 45 seconds left, now 40.
So Ace Racer filling the clock and is doing it in spectacular fashion, I should say. Doing a nice job out there on the track. I feel like, though, he needs to give us a little more if he wants to take the lead away from Keith. Going for a corkscrew, and it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect, and gets a slap wheelie out of it. Whoa, bit of a lag spike there. We're good though.
15 seconds. Now 10. What do they have
potentially
left?
going for the reverse backflip. Yes, he is. And he nails that too. Oh
And
my!
another. As time is out, they're going to
Huge
bring the
mini
truck
flip,
to a
and he
rest
saves
on
it.
the wheels.
So another spectacular run, but now I don't even know how to call this. Because I thought Lotus's run was definitely going to take the lead, and it ended up not doing that. So who the heck knows what the judges are going to think of that. Nevertheless, a
Everyone's
great
gonna be up
performance
there
from
regardless.
Ace.
It'll be up there regardless. But does it have what it takes to top Keith?
Again, score to beat from Keith in head first is of 7.417. Waiting for the official scores from the judges.
Wow, that was just wild. Ended it on the wheels too. Love to see that.
Indeed, we've been seeing a lot of wild freestyles tonight. And the score for Shadow the Hedgehog will not be enough. It's a 7.250. Man, what is it going to take to knock Keith out of the top spot?
Wow, Keith has all the momentum going for him. He's got to be crossing his fingers with every run.
Exactly. Remember, he won the racing championship last night, so if he were to win freestyle, he would double down and walk out of here with the two biggest trophies in the entire sport.
Next up, the Green Tour champion,
Steeples.
winner of the L Steeples Award, Steeples in Liquid Death. Man, our chat is quiet.
Yeah. People are
For
just
how wild
watching
Freestyle's
quietly.
been, they gotta be glued to their screens, not their keyboards.
Exactly. So, Steeples in Liquid Death, who had a good showing in high jump, best trick, as well as in racing yesterday, made it all the way to the quarterfinals. Now, though, looking to cap off the weekend with the Freestyle Championship. He's going to try to do exactly that in just a moment. As previously mentioned, this is your Stadium Series Green Champion. So he's coming into this competition with a lot of momentum.
Also, as previously stated, make sure to subscribe, give us a like. Really helps us out.
Indeed,
join
we
our
appreciate
Discord.
all the support.
Join our Discord if you want to keep up, or if you want to join us. It's a great way to see what's going on with MTM. And our run is underway. Let's go, Steeples.
Get some serious elevation right off the bat. A lot of trucks have been starting their runs that way, and you know what? You have to. You have to come out here and hit every jump like it's your last one if you want to win this. Already goes for the backflip, and is going for the consecutive. Can he get it? Well, it wasn't
Use
clean,
it
it
up.
wasn't pretty, but it's back on all fours, and he's going to continue.
Well, he didn't touch the roof, and that's all that matters.
Oh my!
Wild landing.
Steeples is going for it right now, folks.
Had to back it up, but still keeping that momentum.
More huge air for Liquid Death. Again, the judges are looking for good flow, good momentum, filling the clock, as well as being
Going for the
spectacular.
buses.
We want those wow moments.
Barely hits the back on the buses. Keeps it going either way. Huge sweeping turn for more big air.
More huge air from Steeples in Liquid Death as he combos it over the fountain. Steeples is cooking right now. He is absolutely cooking. He is coming after Keith. He wants this championship and he wants it bad.
I think he just needs a little more wow and he could do it.
Exactly. He needs to give us something else. He needs to pull some kind of rabbit out of the hat. Because he's been great so far. But he needs to give the judges a little bit more if he wants to dethrone Keith. Great track coverage, I will say. Oh my! Oh, it's carnage! A huge crash! As he goes into the wall protection, Steeples
end of the
in
run.
Liquid Death ends his performance in spectacular fashion, and I would not expect anything less. What a performance, although I don't believe he filled the clock, so it's going to be interesting to see what the judges do. That's got to be the crash of the night. That was unbelievable.
Looks like he might have had a kick off one of the ramps that sent him into that front.
Indeed, I don't think he was trying to do that. Which is, I mean, because, you know, if he was trying to go for a front flip, he would have tapped the brakes much sooner than he did.
Maybe he was hoping to get the kick. I don't know, but it was something wild. And regardless, we're going to have to wait for the times.
Indeed, that's definitely going to make the highlight
scores.
reel.
And we have a new leader.
New leader, Steeples in Liquid Death. With a 7.550, I'm sorry for interrupting. With a 7.550, will dethrone Keith in headfirst to take the lead in the freestyle competition.
Yeah, I don't know why he got the L Steeples awards. We got W's. Anyway, coming out of the right tunnel, Dak in Heatwave.
And he has to try and follow a spectacular performance from Steeples. He can definitely do it, though. Again, that specially designed Heatwave truck for this event, based on the Lucas stabilizer body, and it is a great-looking piece.
Yeah, it always has beautiful trucks. And here we go. Gonna start it off with the send.
Huge air.
Common.
Just like Steeples began his run. Oh, nice cross thread over the triple butt stack there, and a beautiful combination. And it's going to go right into the backflip as well. So
It's
Dak
the
Attack
moonwalk.
bringing his A game to the freestyle competition, and he's going to roll it over backwards. Can he save it? Yes, he can.
Brings
Beautifully
it
done.
up. Very nice save. Gotta turn quick to not hit the dumpsters.
Exactly.
Going
Riding.
for a
Oh,
bicycle.
Nice bicycle. Oh my, he's going over. And it's carnage for Heatwave. Can he save it?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
look
he's
like
one
he's
of the
going to be
better
able to. That's
bicycles.
it. That is it. Dak Attack and Heatwave is over. He will
Yeah, he was
not
one of
get
the
it
better-
done here tonight, folks.
One of the better cyclists, at least on Green Tour, and just did not have enough track. Just kept that cycle going, and while it went to look like a great combo, it just didn't work out.
Like I said, filling the clock so crucial. And if you simply can't leave that much time on the clock if you're going to take the lead here. So score to beat is a 7.550 from Steeples and Liquid Death. And Heatwave I can't imagine is going to get anywhere close, I'm afraid. Nevertheless, Dak Attack gave us some thrills, and he goes down in spectacular fashion. So the official score for Heatwave is a 5.800.
And I'm guessing didn't get a minute in. I
Five
didn't
trucks
have my
remain
timer up,
in our
though.
freestyle competition. 5 trucks remain. Coming up next, Austin driving natural selection, and we don't know which tunnel he's coming down.
Coming out left.
Not left?
Coming out of left.
Coming out of left, thank you.
I mean, it's third green driver in a row.
Indeed. He's got a different body on for this competition. He took off the one that he had for racing and best trick. And has gone back to the classic red Natural Selection. Nevertheless, still a very good-looking piece, and he's looking to give it his all here in this freestyle performance to try and dethrone Steeples in Liquid Death, who currently is your leader with a 7.550. And Austin is on the track. Time has started.
Gonna start it with some huge air. Combos it up.
A nice combination indeed. Arizona flag already flying off. We gotta use like some super glue or something to hold these flags down. Oh my! It's a hard bounce. He kept it together though. Cross-threading off of the triple stack. We haven't seen anybody do that yet. So Austin out there getting very creative with it as he goes for the backflip. It's a very quick rotation, but nevertheless he kept it together.
It turns it right back around after that backflip. Bicycles to wheelies.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, his flow and momentum is incredibly good right now. He is going for it.
Going over the triple. Lands
Getting
on the last
stuck
set of
on the buses there temporarily. Oh boy, nice cross thread. So
About a minute
Austin,
in.
in Natural Selection, doing everything he can to try and take the lead away from Steeples, and he gets some huge air. Tries to go for the save on the fountain, and he does get it. Beautifully done. Now he's trying to get creative with it. Oh my. Lands on the chassis, on the buses. That had to be like landing on a pillow, but he goes into the wall, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Like we said, you have to stay off the walls. You can't touch them, or that's going to be an RII.
Yeah, about 30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, using Node Grabber to chuck the truck into oblivion. So Austin in Natural Selection gives the fans a great show here in Black Mountain, but I don't believe that's going to take the lead.
We'll see. As
Once
we await
again, the score to beat is a 7.550 from Steeples in Liquid Death.
Ooh. Got a fun one going. Fun round going as we near our final four.
And the official
And
score for Natural Selection is a 6.750, so nowhere near enough to take down Steeples in Liquid
There's
Death.
too much time left on the clock.
Indeed, once again, we have 4 more trucks left to go here in the Freestyle Championship. And coming up next will be Mr. Grimm driving Christine.
Here's another poll. Let's see if anyone gets this. Christine.
Please don't start singing. I don't think we need that right now.
No, it's from Sun Specific. It's a poll. Don't worry.
All right.
No one's
Which
gonna get
tunnel
it.
are
It's
they
a poll
coming
for no
down
one.
from?
Got to get a couple references in.
Which tunnel are they coming out of?
Left tunnel.
Thank you.
Assume left.
Thank you. Ah, there they are. They've hit the track in this. Ooh, what is this? This is a new scheme I haven't seen before. This epic-looking chrome. I think that's actually a matte green with some kind of paint splatter pattern on the side. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but it does look beautiful.
Gonna have to get a close-up of that sometime. It's beautiful.
So Mr. Grimm and
someone else?
Christine looking to start their run the same way Ace started theirs in an attempt to dethrone Steeples in Liquid Death. Oh my, starting it
Gets
with
that.
a forward momentum backflip. Now that's creative.
Lands on just the tail end of the buzzes, too. Had a lot of ground covered.
That had to have caught the judge's attention. It certainly caught mine. This truck, a very interesting setup. It's got the engine in the front, as you can see, and a short wheelbase. So a very unusual truck design. but it works well for Mr. Grimm. Looks like they're going to reverse it over the triple. Oh, now this is cool. This is cool. We haven't seen anybody do that yet.
Almost all the way. That's hard to do in reverse.
Beautifully done from Mr. Grimm. Now he's going to go for the backflip. Into a moonwalk, too. Now, this is what you need to do. Non-stop spectacular action,
Pulls
and
it
somehow
back
pulls a
up,
slap
too.
wheelie out of that.
1 minute done now. They ride a bicycle around the far left.
So Mr. Grimm doing everything they can do off the start to wow these judges.
Completely clears the backflip ramp. Something that Hightail tried to do.
And did it beautifully. Get some huge air. Christine is throwing it down right now. They are taking no prisoners out there on the track.
30 seconds left. More big air.
I feel like they need to do something really spectacular here at the end of the run if they want to take the lead away from Steeples. Or what are they lining up
Fantastic
for here?
momentum. We got a reverse hit.
What is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. And they kept it going. What the hell are we going to call that? And into a moonwalk. Oh my. And that's the end of the run.
That's time.
I'm just going to clap.
That is an amazing run.
That is an amazing performance. Hopefully the judges saw it the same way. We're waiting for the official scores to come in for Christine.
Shows exactly why Grimm was invited to the Grand Finals.
That was a phenomenal performance. Once again, we're waiting for the official scores to come in.
I'm not even in the stands and I'm at the edge of my seat.
That was absolutely spectacular.
You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Once again, the score to beat from Liquid Death is a 7.550. Now, the big difference between Christine and Liquid Death's run is that Christine filled the clock. Liquid Death didn't. So we're hoping that the judges reward them for that. And we have a new leader, folks.
7.938.
New leader in the freestyle competition is Christine with a 7.938, and deservedly so. I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
Wow, absolutely stunning run. Just under 8.
And poor old Jake in Supernova has to try and follow that. Which tunnel is he going to come out of? Let me know once you see him. Now, Jake can absolutely do it, though. Remember, in Philadelphia earlier this season, he was the only truck in the entirety of Season 5 to score a perfect 30 in the freestyle competition. So if anybody can dethrone Christine, and there he is coming out of the left tunnel, it's this man, Jake, driving Supernova. Your third to last truck, our 22nd competitor here in the freestyle competition.
Jake tied with Trickster of the Year, tied with Freestyle of the Year, and got Save of the Year. Let's see what they can throw down for this freestyle, see if they can take the championship.
Jake is ready to rock and roll.
Revving the engine.
He is on the track, and his time starts right now. Huge leap from Jake and Supernova. Oh my, almost got himself in trouble right off the bat.
Pulls into a wheelie.
Had the presence of mind to reverse the truck off the backside of that step-up before it went over backwards. Now he's got to pick up the pace, though, because that really slowed him down. Once again, Jake and Supernova, arguably one of the best freestylers in this league. As previously mentioned, oh, there's a spectacular move right there. That's exactly what we wanted to see. I was going to say, as mentioned, in Philadelphia earlier this season, he was the only truck in the entirety of the season to score a perfect 30 in freestyle. So if anybody can dethrone Christine, it's this man. And right now, he is proving that. Had an incredible move in the fountain. Got water all over that shiny Supernova.
Wash it off from all the dust.
Backflip into a wheelie, tries to breakdance it, doesn't quite get it. Nevertheless, it was still spectacular.
Still bouncing on one wheel. Impressive
Jake,
enough.
oh my, it's a hard hit. Somehow the truck did not break, and he is, I don't even know what's going on right now. What even was that, Jake?
Bouncing it one wheel.
No, I'm sorry. That is how
Backwards.
you break the freaking laws of physics. There's no way that should have worked. Holy
Again,
cow.
One of the tricksters, one of the best freestylers.
Oh my, it's another incredibly tough hit, yet he still pulls it out. I can't believe that truck has not broken. Oh my gosh, Jake. I don't even know what to say. I have nothing to say. Jake, what are you doing, man? Have a little bit of restraint.
Jake, one of the superstars of the Purple Tour, and showing you exactly why. That was absolutely insane run.
And that is the end of the run.
I wasn't watching my clock, so I don't know if he failed it.
Supernova does soup things, and it was spectacular. Score to beat is a 7.938 from Christine, waiting for the official word from the judges.
So far, Skyjacker Freestyle getting wild. Just have, what, 2 trucks left to go?
Once again, we're still waiting for the official scores for Jake and Supernova. Score to beat is a 7.938 from Christine. He had an amazing run, and the score is in. It's a 7.625, good enough for second place. Not enough. We're hearing some fans booing the judges. A lot of them clearly unhappy about that score. And you know what? I don't blame them. I do not blame them.
Either way, professionals have spoken.
Indeed.
Our team is made up of enough people that understand the art of monster trucks. Multiple of them drivers themselves. So they know just what it takes.
We've got fans in the live stream chat also unhappy with that score. Now, keep in mind, we did not have a clock on us. It is entirely possible that Jake did not fill time, but we don't know for sure. Nevertheless, those are the judges' scores. Supernova is in second place with only 2 trucks left to go.
And fun fact, if you ignore Rammunition, Headfirst, Liquid Death, Christine, and Supernova score, Jim would still be in the lead.
Which just goes to show how good of a run Jim had.
Yeah, that's 6th place right there. Still
Anyways,
from
our
going
next
first.
competitor is going to be Marvin, driving Evil Force. Waiting to see... Oh, there he is. He's coming out of the left tunnel. Now, this guy, known as being a racer, got a 5-second penalty in the racing competition last night, so he's looking to redeem himself here in Freestyle, and that's a great start to his run. Evil Force is on the track and looking to throw it down. Now, it's hard to imagine, speaking as a driver, what it's going to take to knock off Christine, because I personally thought that Supernova did what it would take to defeat Christine, but the judges thought otherwise. Oh, it's a clean consecutive for Evil Force. Beautifully done. That was more of a consecutive pirouette, and it was spectacular. The hood is flying off. It's gone. As Marvin looking to keep it together here in Freestyle, he's doing a nice job. He needs to step it up a little bit, though, I think. Lands it on the butt stack. Oh, it's a bad break.
Careful. Barely keeps it off the containers. About a minute in now.
Still, that truck is in one piece. Amazingly. Oh my! And he gets the Nevermind. Beautifully done. Goes for a swim in the fountain. Fans are loving that. Now gonna go for another backflip, probably to get another consecutive. Could not quite get it. Now he's got to really turn up that wick. I'm not entirely sure how much time he has left, but it can't be that much.
Under 30, I believe.
Under 30 seconds for Marvin and Evil Force. He's got to do something wild to cap off his performance. And he's trying to make it happen, landing it on the left tires, cross-threading it up, trying to make anything happen. Oh my, gets a spectacular crash and can't save it.
That is it. I believe that is field time, if not right about.
So, Evil Force will fill the clock with a very great run indeed. It's up to the judges to decide if it's good enough to take the lead. And remember, Mr. Grimm came just short of winning the high jump championship. So I'm sure that they would be absolutely pleased to walk out of here with the freestyle championship. As they are still your leader with a 7.938 as we wait for the scores for Evil Force.
I think Grimm did take it, actually. I could be wrong.
No, it was Savage. Savage won high jump.
Yep. Evil Force walking his way out.
So a great performance from Marvin and Evil Force. Your Stadium Tour Purple champion. Which we forgot to mention.
Well, not going to take it.
Score is a 7.250, which will tie with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Still a lot further down than I thought. Not even top 5.
Now, I'm going to make a reckless prediction. We have one truck left to go, and I believe it's the defending freestyle champion, H3 in Galactic. All the competitors that we've seen have done everything that I think we could have imagined them doing. So, I'm trying to think, what is it going to take for H3 in Galactic to win this thing? Is there anything he can do? Nevertheless, he is going to try. Once again, I believe this is our reigning freestyle champion, the defending freestyle champion, and part of Team Supernova, H3 in Galactic.
For MTN Grand Finals 4, it was Trip, actually.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
As for the DSL or anything before that, I do not know.
So H3 has got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to do something mind-boggling if he's going to walk out of here the champion. As for Christine, they have just one more bullet to dodge before they can call themselves the freestyle champion. So this is it, your last freestyle performance for Grand Finals 5, and H3 is going to start his run with a reverse backflip, and that's exactly what you need to do. find a way to start your run in a method that nobody's tried already, and he's already in trouble. Oh my!
Oh, no.
Can he save it? He will not save it. It's over. Christine
Oh
has
my
won the World
God.
Racing Championship. That's going to be a DNF for Galactic. Oh my.
Freestyle champ goes to, that's their Skyjacker Freestyle Championship, goes to Grim with a very unfortunate 10-second run. Wow.
Well, we
That
got to
is
pull Christine in here.
insane. Yeah, let's.
Excuse me, Mr. Grimm. We got to get an interview.
All right, Graham, you're up in the press box. How do you feel?
I didn't even have this in my crystal ball, if you will. I had 2 freestyle runs planned: a safety run just to get a full pass if I lost best trick, and then I had I don't care, I'm gonna wreck on the first hit run if I won best. And I won best trick, so I just went for it, and it won.
Well, I believe you filled the clock and everything. You pulled out all the stops, great momentum, air, and wow moments.
Mr.
Do
Grimm,
you have any
congratulations
secrets?
on winning the World Freestyle Championship. You're walking out of here not one, but a 2-time world champion. How do you feel?
Amazing. I mean, so all season, since I swapped over to this second truck, I've had front shock issue, where I've had a shock just break.
Yeah.
And leading up to it, I did tons of work getting the shocks working right. And in best trick, I didn't break anything except for a sway bar, and in freestyle, the truck drove off perfectly fine. So
Well, all the cards were
couldn't
in your
have been
favor
better.
tonight. Congratulations. Enjoy your celebration. Looks like Z-Gold is giving us a little encore on the track. Congratulations on your 2 World Championships. Folks, this has been MTM Grand Finals 5. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.